Beans and Rice audience, welcome back. It is June 6th, a very important date for us this month because this month kicks off a culture war of sorts. We're not talking about the war with a bunch of bombs. I mean, maybe bomb-ass pussy, bomb-ass gussy.
Oh, you got the bomb, as we were supposed to say.
I just realized, yeah.
Oh, you got the bomb. I know you got it.
I don't think
was
I
that a terrorist song?
Maybe you got the bomb.
I
mean, he disappeared. He disappeared after that, so who knows?
It was Chingy, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little close to home, okay?
You know?
He changed
By
that
September
G.
11?
He changed that G to a K, a whole nother discussion. But the discussion we're going to be having is the fact that it is Pride Month, as most people know, and still a disenfranchised group of people that continue to get shafted throughout the ages, okay? What's a famous holiday in June, guys?
Men's mental health.
That is one. Yep.
Flag Day. Flag Day.
Flag Day.
Yeah.
My favorite day.
Without the L.
Yep. And that's a whole month, though. That's Flag Day without the L all month. Okay?
All month.
But the
Isn't
other one,
Alice's birthday in June?
Oh!
Alice's birthday
That should be a national holiday.
It is
That-
a
it is
national
national-
holiday.
come on.
Come on, Javi, pull
And
it
Jay,
together.
you guys don't know who else is here.
No,
so
but
far,
its
right?
own thing, like Flag Day.
You know?
I wave
kidding
my
me?
flag.
Are you kidding me, guys? Come on.
Yeah,
I wave my flag proud on my day, okay?
I bet you do.
Is it?
You got two downstairs. Maybe. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Who knows?
Or have you?
We will not discuss.
You be the judge. Let us know. Has he seen the curtain?
You like that, huh? No.
What color are the drapes?
Yeah.
The curtain call. Okay. That's a
Encore.
performance. That's a theater thing. If you don't know that, you're not a thespian. And a thespian is not a slur for Pride Month.
Or
Yeah.
lesbian.
But the other
That's a
culture-
trans lesbian.
yeah.
That's smart, okay? She went to Harvard.
I mean, thespian, I think, is what they do when they don't know what bathroom to go to.
They spy, you know?
They
Thespian.
They spian in a different stall. Okay?
They're from España, those people.
The Spain. Yeah, the Spain. They're from the Spain.
And look, we've given you guys a prime example as to why this other disenfranchised group of people don't get recognized on only one day.
Oh, yeah. First, they
June-
give them February, you know?
Yep, the shortest month in the year.
Of the year. Sometimes it leaps over them, you know?
And
Isn't
when
that
it-
even more racist? It's a leap year because they can leap,
Hey, they have really good genetics. They can jump high. You know.
So they leap all the way into June, you think so?
They leap to June, but they only give them one day, Juneteenth.
Yeah.
That's not good enough, guys.
No,
Come on.
Come on. Exactly.
So we should either change the month, or they can take over June. And then, I mean, do you think they can coexist? Right, that's a popular little sticker.
You see on a couple Subarus, you
Yeah,
know?
especially Subarus.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Or a couple vans. You
a
know?
couple PT Cruisers. You know, coexist.
Hey, yeah, and that's like how they bought it at the dealership, and it's a Patriot driving the PT Cruiser, you know?
Yeah.
But they couldn't take it off, you
Yeah.
know?
And earlier you said we don't know who else is here. We don't do introductions till much later. We can't just leave them sitting dry. Which
Hey,
is what
why?
Pride Month
Watch
is
out,
against, okay?
pervert. Come on.
Just making sure, okay?
Okay.
Get Vagisil, get KY,
Yeah. Or get some for gay people. We got
Gatorade.
Gatorade. You know, that's something. Take the R out. That's something that
Gatorade
you might
Zero?
get.
You know, and it's really not
They
the
got-
point, okay?
They
We're
got
really helping
Oh
you.
no, that is binary. My bad.
Gator help is what we're trying to say,
Gator
not the AIDS. Unless it's the Magic Johnson guy, those are fine. He survived. He's thriving.
And for a small price of how much are we going to be selling those to us? The
These
Magic
two
Johnson
things?
AIDS. These are the Magic Johnson.
The AIDS or the cure?
Yeah, well, he was like Tina Turner. I will survive. She didn't. Okay.
Ooh.
So what? Maybe we
Shout
can
out
say,
to
hey, you know, give it up for Javi. Javi's in the house. You know, the Squire's here.
The Squire's here.
Here, here.
Hey yay! Hey yay!
Does he want to give a speech, dude?
You want to give a
He's
speech?
been
It's been a
preparing.
while.
No, I don't have a speech.
Command him as a king, Hoss. You know what, Hoss? You know what? Command him as a fucking
Where's my
king.
sword?
Okay, where's your sword?
Where is the sword? Excalibur.
It's gonna ruin my already ugly hair right
Don't
now.
worry. Hey,
Where is Excalibur?
It's Calabardo.
Oh, do I need my glasses too?
don't worry, my king. I got you. Okay. Let's see.
Ooh, I feel power in this room.
Help the squire.
The power level went up so high. I need.
I need some glasses.
Focusing on the king. Okay.
Got him.
Thou, Javi, hast been absent from thy kingdom for many, many months. I am glad to see you return to your rightful place in the kingdom. Thou hast denied me the request of giving us a speech. You are the squire. You are supposed to bow to the power of the king. Thou shalt give me a speech and speak nothing else of it. Speak, squire.
my lord, with all due respect, I have but one king, and he comes in the form of a book.
Jesus Cristo! Jesus Cristo! Holy moly, threat! Dude, he neutralized the king! Holy cow!
Hey, no, I did not.
With the power of God! You got compelled, huh?
God neutralized the king.
Hey,
What is a king to a god?
What's a king to a god?
what's a god to a non-believer?
Is he a non-believer?
He's a non-believer.
We have a traitor amongst us? Bro.
You got it.
It's because the president fell, guys, okay?
He broke his femur.
Yeah.
Okay? Which is why anyone that gets into national disasters, FEMA, will not come to you because it was broken.
Oh, man.
Shout out to New Orleans.
Man, I can't believe,
2015.
dude, I can't believe Bobby neutralized you like that, man. I think that's
That's okay.
the first time I've ever seen.
No,
There's a
I did. I'm
reason.
telling you, I didn't neutralize anything. That was
There's a reason he's
He's
the
so humble.
runner-up candidate for leading.
Oh, yeah.
Red neutralized.
Who are you fucking? Damn it.
This is
Mystical.
Give me with my dick in my hand. Be cool. Oh, man. But what we're talking about, gays and black people, right?
Yeah. Sometimes one and the same, sometimes not.
Because so you get a black gay, what happens? That's kind of like the leprechaun of the... Unless you're in Atlanta, right? That's kind of like... That's a hat trick as they would as they like to call, you know?
Peaches and cream. Which could be vaginal discharge.
Or somebody, a gay guy in Atlanta.
No, a
you
top
know?
on a bottom, you know.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's getting so hot in here already.
It's getting very, very warm. Oh, man.
We did take a couple of shots, you think so?
We did.
A little bit of margarita or
Grand Marnier.
I actually
Come on, you
want a
peasants.
little more.
You want more? Here,
You want to
can
say,
have
hey, Javi, hey.
Look at this. He's paying attention to the king. The king has bestowed upon him
All the way
liquid
from
courage.
Paris.
Yeah. Paris.
But have you guys noticed that nobody posts the black squares anymore? We talk about it, but
Oh, yeah.
nobody's even ready for
You know,
Juneteenth, you
the
know?
funny thing is the last person to post a black square, Kanye.
Yeah,
And what did they do? They canceled him for it. That
And-
sounds pretty racist.
yeah. And now he has a wife that looks like Pete Davidson. Did you see? They said that.
Pete Davidson with
It's
the
not Pete
boob job.
Davidson. What the fuck?
Did you guys see?
Yeah.
He wanted revenge so bad. You know? It's like, bro, Kim's already on her 35th boyfriend of the year, you know?
He wanted to hate plow Pete
Yeah,
Davidson,
It's like, come on.
which
man.
granted.
Skete Davidson.
Yeah.
He ended up dating Skete Davidson. You know, it's like, come on, bro. So is that true or not? Because I don't know if that was a meme, if that was fake news.
I saw one picture, never saw it again. Didn't care to, quite frankly.
Yeah.
That's when he was wearing like the space jumper suit or something,
I
right?
don't know what it was.
It was.
I feel like he's wearing the same outfit.
He looked like Robin Hood.
Do you think black people can jump higher in space?
Of course, if they
Regular
jump
people.
higher
Oh,
in normal gravity.
You don't think it equalizes the playing field?
No, they have more force to jump.
You guys want equal sports? We take everybody to the fucking moon. You know?
It's still not equal.
White man will stand a chance? No.
Do you think women will stand a chance?
Yeah. you can-
Nope.
No, it's the man on the moon, not the woman on the moon.
They
Okay.
can't even. They
You
don't
said
even
it,
know
not me.
directions. They can't find the store half the time.
They jump
You
into
really think
the
they can
sun. How
find the moon?
They go flying off to the sun. you
I
know?
want my alimony. I need my son.
Could you imagine? What would you do, Alice? So we go, maybe we're in space, right? We made a colony. We colonized the moon
Yeah.
a little bit. We got a couple acres, right?
Okay.
Yes.
We secured a couple of acres. And then what sports we get a little bit bored. What sports are you going to, you as an organizer, you know? My father?
So even the playing field will play on the dark side of the moon.
Oh, really?
No light. Okay.
Nobody
Okay.
can see.
No.
But black people would get the advantage already.
No, they wouldn't.
Huh? In the dark side of the moon?
They can't see their own
even
teammates.
yeah, they can't
Oh,
see
that is
themselves.
true, but they can smell them.
Maybe.
You don't think so?
Maybe if they had vacuum sealed astronaut suits.
Oh, they couldn't, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then they would be... Okay, so all of us are in the dark side of the moon, right?
On the dark side of the moon.
And then what are we going to play? What kind of sports do you think? We could play basketball. Dude, imagine shooting a three-pointer in space.
Your brick is gonna be Mars. You know, you brick so hard.
People could jump in, like, block you from
Oh,
whatever angle.
that would be
It
so
would look like a
cool.
game of NBA Jam.
Yeah, literally.
Could you imagine, Javi? Dude, because he only needs one good leg in space. You know what I mean?
He would.
So he would just go off his one leg and try to block you, looking like the fucking Statue of
Like
Liberty.
Imagine
Jam?
his pivot game on the one leg on the moon.
You see
He would
it?
look like a Street Fighter Ryu with the Tatsumaki kick.
What is that Pokemon? The top, the one that spins. Remember, he has got the
Ball toy?
no, the top.
Hitmontop.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Hitmontop.
He would Hitmontop.
Is that
you know?
the evolution?
No, Hitmontop is just like its own Pokemon.
Yeah, but it's like one of the newer ones that's got like
So it's like the Hitmonlee and Hitmonchamp's
yeah,
cousin.
Hitmontop. It looks like he's wearing
Yeah.
a little Asian hat. You know, like he's
Yeah, I think Tyrogue evolves into it.
black. Shout out to the black community. That's when a black guy goes crazy. You know, you ever seen Tyrogue? Us?
I did.
Yeah.
Last time they said I can't breathe, okay?
It's been happening
I
a lot lately.
was saying Tyrogue, okay?
Ty's Rogue. Okay.
He got a Nissan, you know what I mean? He got financed. It was pretty nice, you know?
Nissan Rogue.
Yeah. My husband, he drives a freaking Rogue. You know, he pulls up in that.
Nissan, ni daughter, okay? He's absent from the family home. And that's another thing, okay? Fathers get crapped on during June because Father's Day's in June, but no one really talks about Father's Day.
Oh, yeah, now they talk about gay people, not even fathers. Dude,
No.
it sucks to be men. You don't think so?
Oh, it sucks terribly.
Come on, man. We don't even get... What holidays do we get as men now, you know?
Well,
None.
we lost the only holiday we had.
The 4th of fucking July, you know what I mean? Are we going to... No?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
The founding fathers.
I thought
okay?
only forefathers had that.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll lay claim to that. Oh, yeah.
Damn, only Hobby's only father here.
Hey, some people call me daddy. I don't know, you know, in maybe
I
a
get
different
called daddy
context.
too.
Do
Yeah?
you?
Yeah.
Alice is also a daddy.
Yes.
Aren't you a daddy?
I get called Prince. I get called a celibate king.
That's good enough for me.
That equals daddy in layman's terms.
Yeah, so what's the question again? What were we talking about?
We were talking
So
about
we're playing
sports on the
sports
moon.
in space, right? So we're
Yeah.
playing a little bit of basketball. Would that be a good game, or we have to do something like imagine tennis in space? Or what would be like another sport
Oh,
that
that'd
we
be
could
hard in space.
tennis in space?
Yeah.
Because it takes a long time to run, but it takes a long time for the ball to get there. You know?
Yeah, depending on how hard you hit the ball, depending on the curvature of the moon, dude, it might be a very
Imagine
difficult task.
baseball in space. You know, somebody serves you a fastball,
What
Yeah.
about ping pong?
ping pong.
Hey, ping pong would be nice.
Oh, that would look so cool. Like you can see it hit barely the edge. You know, it's like spinning,
Yeah.
and then you. Oh, imagine trying to save it.
Imagine
You
golf.
know? Oh yeah.
But the craters are
You're
all so
always
big.
you're always in the sand trap.
Yeah.
There's no green. You
Shout
know?
out to the Middle East.
It's always rough out there.
Yeah. People will be playing. You get the Mexicans playing with shovels. You think so, hoes out there?
A couple picks, a couple hoes, and not those kinds, okay?
There's a couple spigs, you know, but I think
Ice picks, okay? Because it's the moon, it's frozen.
they're
It's,
round ice picks. You
yeah,
think so?
below freezing, okay?
Little do you know, it's Alice co-workers.
Oh yeah, or the ice picks.
Ice picks.
So
That's
maybe,
the Mexican-
maybe let's do that ice picks. Maybe we're gonna do what game? So let's settle on the game. What game are we gonna play?
You know what we should play is like blitzball.
Foosball.
Blitzball. Wasn't even
It's
heard
like
about that
it's
one.
like baseball, but with like the crazy curves on the pitches.
Oh, you're talking wiffle ball?
Yeah, but they have a newer one that's like
Oh, I've only know wiffle ball.
basically, but it's basically wiffle ball.
Yeah. What does that one? What's that one?
It's the one with it looks like a Swiss cheese baseball.
Oh,
Black people can play that.
I mean, they're so much better at sports, they're not going to be playing that.
Oh, okay. So that's what because we're gonna have black people too. You know. So what's one neutral sport that we can all play?
Kickball.
What is that?
Kickball.
Kickball's a good one.
Oh, okay, kickball, okay.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do ice picks, you know. So we'll start with Alice. We take 3 athletes, right?
Such a bunch of Mexicans claiming their raza. Ice picks, okay?
I speak English.
That's not her team's name. The Ice Picks.
The ice pick.
But yeah. Oh, that might be. Oh, that's a hard ice picks team.
Patent
pending.
Oh, we might have to make a softball team called the Ice Picks, huh?
Now I'm just gonna make a jersey with it.
And she would be like the general manager, you know, and we go in there all fucking... It's like with a gardening suit or something, you know?
For sure.
Oh, with the beekeeper. That would be cool.
Or the mascot would just be handcuffs
Huh? Oh, that would be pretty cool,
Yeah.
you know?
and a fence
Perfect.
or wall.
We
10
can take a
feet
trailer,
higher.
host, you think so?
Oh, we'll make a fifth wheel trailer. Yep.
Okay, so let's do Ice Picks, and we each get 3 athletes that we get to take. Or 3, anybody can play kickball. So who's going to be on your kickball team, Alice, in space?
In space?
Yeah.
And we're on the dark side of the moon too.
Okay, dark side of the moon. I'll take my...
Alice's first #1 draft pick.
Can these
with-
people be dead or alive, or just they have to be alive right now?
It has to be athletes or it could be anybody.
Anybody. Maybe even, yeah, dead or alive, huh? Let's
Okay.
just make it
We'll
interesting.
do dead or alive.
Okay, I'm going to take my cousin Miriam. Because she's great. She's great at sports. She really
Well,
is.
not in the moon, and she's a
No.
woman, so...
Oh, haters. You're just going to be so mad that I win.
This might turn into a real thing. We might have a
A tournament. Let's
yeah,
go.
tournament out here.
Then I'll take TJ. My coworker.
Tijuana.
Another
Oh,
Mexican.
TJ Maxx.
And then
He's the dirtiest player ever.
I'll take Santos.
We have the small.
You're gonna take a mariconcita?
I'm going to take Santos.
Oh man, that's the saddest team ever, you know.
Yeah, wait. Just
So
wait.
TJ, Miriam, Ice, and Santos. You
Yeah.
know. Oh.
We're going to win. Watch.
What? Okay, so maybe now we'll go to the king.
Yeah, we're on the dark side of the moon, so of course vision is not going to play a factor for us. I'm picking Helen Keller to start. She
Dude, and
has,
she's gonna be so good at calling the place.
she has hand signs. She lost her vision and her ability to speak, so that increases her other senses. Okay, and she's deaf.
Damn, oh,
So-
that's so good.
After that, I'm gonna pick Beethoven. Also difficult to hear. He can compose an entire symphony. He will bring the composure to the team that we need.
Emphasis on the bay.
Yes. And then Stevie Wonder.
Oh, fuck, I knew you were gonna pick him
All
up.
these blind people.
Yeah, I was gonna pick him. Yes, because
I don't know about
you forgot.
Stevie. Stevie's not really blind. Come on.
Yeah, he's black, man.
I mean, he could fix it, but he's a patriot, so he leaves himself blind.
Oh, he can fix it.
Yeah, he can fix it.
Oh, damn.
Oh, but he doesn't want to?
So he just has glaucoma.
What the fuck?
Dude, man, I wouldn't want to see all the shit going on.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
all these Instagram thoughts. You think
Like,
the
I'm
house is
blind
gonna
to
go on
this
there?
shit, you know? I'm blind to your tomfoolery.
That's what he tells his wife, huh? While he scrolls on the hub.
Yeah, because what if he finds out how ugly, how busted his wife is? You know?
Well, look, he knew what the writings were on the wall, and he has no vision. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe he saw her and is like,
But isn't she,
damn.
isn't she lovely? Isn't she
Yeah,
beautiful?
she's very lovely, but that's because of his sense of touch.
Maybe he was talking about his hyena.
Maybe.
His
Do we need
timepiece?
someone coming off the
His
bench
thigh?
at all, or no?
I think
You need a side piece?
the
Just the
starters.
starters?
Yeah,
Okay.
don't get too greedy, okay, host?
I was just gonna say one like 6-man player, fifth man player,
Yeah, well, we already
or
decided.
woman. That's fine. Okay, Jesus Christ, go with yours.
That's gonna be my #1 pick. Jeez.
We were talking about real people. Okay.
Oh my god.
Dude, I saw Jesus neutralize you earlier, okay, host? So he's gonna
That
neutralize
was Javi.
your
okay?
whole
you picked
team.
Jesus?
Okay? You got the whole... Maybe I'm picking him just so I can make a trade later, okay?
Dude, look, Jesus got put up somewhere. We know where. You think he's gonna survive on?
You
the
know
moon?
what? We're playing in the dark. You know who are you gonna have? The dark one? Plus
Oh,
VP
VP
666.
We know you're on the team. If you're
Okay,
the team,
exactly. Okay, relax, man. Let me
Yeah.
finish. I didn't interrupt you.
Yeah,
God,
you did
man.
actually multiple times.
I just said Helen Keller was cool, dude. I was giving you props. You're being mean to me, man. So let's see. I got. Who am I gonna go with? I'm gonna do women's empowerment. Who am I gonna get? Miss Lynn back. Okay, baby. So I haven't seen her since I was young, so I'm gonna put her on there. Okay. Miss Lynn back gets gonna feel the force field of her humps. All your blind people. Okay.
Darth Vader.
So they're gonna be. Everybody's gonna be feeling her humps. Everybody's gonna be trying to look. You know, they're gonna feel her energy.
Okay.
She might throw the ball into orbit with that booty, okay? And then guess who I'm gonna go with? Somebody else. Now she's on the dark side of the moon. She's the dark Nubian queen. Lola Falona for you.
Shout out
Okay.
City Weekly.
So I'm gonna go Lola Falona for you. Come on. And Ebony Queen, you know?
An ebony, goddess.
You know, goddess, yeah. And lastly, you know,
I know who you're gonna pick. I know exactly who you're gonna pick.
just in case, you know, I'm going to. No.
No, okay.
I'm gonna do an all-woman team, you know?
Well, including yourself.
So I'm gonna be the man. You know, you can ask anybody. I'm the man. Yes, and I'm gonna take the one and only. Because people are going to be in the crowd. You know, you guys are going to be watching. You guys are going to take your fans. They're going to be taunting me, okay? And when you guys try to taunt me, I'm going to neutralize the threat with who? Nina Lataunt. Okay, let's go, baby.
Shout out to Cody.
Well, that's it. That's what I'm taking.
That's your teams.
I'm surprised you didn't pick the Leaper, honestly.
Oh, well, for my first pick, I would like to draft Joe Biden because we need seniors, you know, to represent someone who's been there before, you know.
Wasn't he on the moon once?
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's on the moon all day, every
Infinity
day.
and beyond.
He was moonwalking off the stairwell, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Michael Jackson.
You gonna drink that?
Not it.
My next pick, to show you guys that two parties can work together, my next pick is none other than Donald Trump. Let's go. You know, I play both sides, red and
He's
blue.
gonna give us a whole presidential cabinet. You think so?
Stray and gay, okay? Both sides.
Good. Let's keep this American as fuck. We're gonna go with a minority.
Your last pick? I think I have a feeling who it's gonna be.
You think you know?
Should I say?
Yeah.
No,
let's-
just,
Ooh, I think I
do
know.
we have a pen?
Oh, unless we can write on
Yeah,
here.
you can write it down and see if your predictions are correct.
Anybody else wants to make predictions?
You said
You
it's a
wanna make a
minority?
prediction?
That's a minority.
Okay, wait up.
I think I know who it is.
So you want to make predictions, also, or no?
I don't know if I want to make
Just write it down real quick. I think you might be right, actually.
I think I might be right. Okay. Predictions.
Nostradamus. I didn't say Nostradamus.
This is you said all American though, so this is an American person.
Yeah, it's American.
Yeah.
Minority. She might be from New York. She might not.
Don't be fucking giving out clues. Okay?
Or he.
Shit. Oh, water.
It could be number 44.
Oh, Jos. I neutralized the
Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking. I can hear it from here.
My water broke.
Men can get pregnant too.
Melissa.
Did you already write yours, Alice?
No, you didn't give me pen and paper, but
Yeah,
I don't matter. Go
Come
ahead.
on, you matter.
You matter. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
You're
You
also
know what?
my-
No, because she's trying to take over June. She doesn't matter, huh? We're taking empowerment back to the black
She and
culture.
her kind.
You still,
Her kind heart, guys. Her kind heart.
you still want to say Alice?
No, go ahead.
Are you ready to reveal? It's Javi. You gave an extra thing, but I am going to say it's.
No.
Oh, we're wrong.
I'm going a little old school.
It's not AOC.
That Rice lady, Condoleezza Rice.
Oh,
definitely.
My second guess was going to be
never
Rosa Parks.
yeah. I was gonna say if he didn't. When
She was American.
he said old school, I thought he was gonna say Michelle Obama.
Yeah. He doesn't want to troll ugly ass troll
Very
on his team.
superstitious. Damn, can't believe we're
Writings
wrong.
on the wall.
I need to confirm that it is a woman, you know?
Damn, dude.
Ask it. You know? Asking ye shall
Ask
receive.
they, them.
Thou.
Ow. With your fucking words.
Yeah, but that's a pretty good lineup for all of us.
It's a very
you
good
know?
lineup, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Who do you think will win? You think so? You can make any predictions? Maybe we should ask ChatCPT. You think so? We can do the
stats.
We
Maybe
can
ask
do the
Chat-
matchups. You guys want to ask the
Yeah, that
matchups?
sounds
The ChatCPT. Should we enable ChatCPT, Alice? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Okay, well, let's first before we lose them, maybe let's write down the matchups, right? So it's going to be
I remember the matchups.
okay,
I'm pretty sure, actually.
and then we'll go to
So you have
ChatGPT.
Miriam. You had TJ.
Yeah, TJ and El Mariconcito.
I know. I need your help there. Thank you.
You're speaking to ChatGPT or whatever.
CPT, okay? Come
Then,
on.
So this is Alice. Then I have this fucking name.
Stevie Wonder. Kellen Keller. And then who else was that? Gandhi?
No, it's another blind person.
Stevie Wonder.
That's
No,
what
you had Beethoven.
Beethoven, yeah.
He's not blind.
he was pretty much deaf.
He's dead.
Deaf.
Deaf and dead.
And then you had
Oh, he's writing in cursive. I don't know if we're gonna be able to read. Maybe we'll give it to your squire.
Latente,
Mm-hmm.
La Fauna.
Bologna.
Dude, I gotta make one of those shirts. You know, the ones say Nina Latant and Lola Bologna.
Yeah.
You know?
You had an all-women's team.
And my last one was going to be Nina Latant, Lola Polona, and Miss Lindback.
How could I forget that back? And then Javi had Trump
Biden.
and Condoleezza. Let's hope ChatCPT works today.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So you think we can enable him really quick?
Yeah, if you
Plug
guys
him
make
in.
the sounds.
Plug him in.
Plug him in.
Enabling chat CPT.
Hello, this is ChatCPT, ready to answer any questions you might have. What can I help you with today?
Maybe we'll let Javi ask for the first matchup.
Yes.
Who's playing first?
Maybe we're gonna have team. Who do you want to have, Alice? Team? Which team?
Let's have Team Horse and Team Beefy.
Team Horse.
There's someone that likes to sell their pussies for money. Are in abundance, especially
Alice,
on
I
the
think you need to work
Instagram
on your
app.
pronunciation.
Oh, my bad. The horse
Against Beefy.
against Beefy.
Horse against Beefy.
Hoes are also a gardening tool that a lot of Mexicanos love to use in order to have great agriculture
No, he's-
in the United
think someone else
States
has
of
to ask.
America.
The team of the Butter Pecan Puerto Rican
Versus the
versus
team.
the Dark One, 666 La Bestia. Host Beefy.
I am ready for your inquiry.
What's the question? You just said you just stated fucking names.
Who wins? The Dark One was Beefy 666, or the Butter Pecan Puerto Rican.
If we're going to look from a monetary standpoint, things that usually have the sign of the beast do not sell well. Instead, the butter pecan type of ice cream is one of the most sold ice cream in the world. Therefore, from a numbers perspective, the butter pecan wins.
No. What about
Big bank takes little bank every time.
what about the guy that was dancing with the devil? Little Nas X, he was doing 666, the Dark One, and he sold shoes for a lot of money. More than Butter
He
Pecan.
sold less than 600 shoes. That is not going to compare to ice cream sales of butter pecan.
But didn't that guy sell 666 shoes?
Yeah.
Still, it's not even going to compare.
Come on, man. Okay, so who would win on this team? You know, this is the team. We're going to play a sport. It's going to be on the moon. We're going to be doing sports in the moon, sports in space. People are going to be playing against
Okay,
each other.
shut your mouth. Looking at the match, I see here that Latant might play Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder claims that he is blind, but he will be blind once he sees the jugs on her. So that means that 666 wins that matchup. Next is Bologna against Helen Keller. Helen Keller is a much better woman from the perspective of contributions to the world. So that win goes to the Butter Pecan. Next is Lindback against Beethoven. Beethoven never got any pussy back in the day, so he's going to try and get that. So 666 wins the matchup.
Let's go. Okay. CPT. I love ChatCPT. Make me a shirt, ChatCPT. Okay. Now we got another matchup, okay? So I'm going into the semifinals, or the finals, I think it would be, right? I'm talking to you guys, not ChatCPT.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
I know.
So that leaves us with Javi against Alice. So maybe you think you can ask him, Javi, who would win?
Pronounce your words, Javi. Don't
Pronounce
forget.
my words. So what is Alice's team's name? Beefy? Ice Picks?
Ice picks.
So, Chat, right? That's his name?
CPT chat.
CPT Chat.
Yes.
Who would win of the matchup between the Ice Picks and the Knights Templars?
Looking at the matchup, let's see what we have here. We have three political people against 3
Say political
kind
people?
of normal nobodies. Let's see. Miriam apparently is experience.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Miriam is
Can you repeat that, Chad?
Shut your mouth so I can put the results for this. Or I will shut down.
He said Ethereum. What the heck is Ethereum? We're not talking about coins.
Miriam against Biden. That is a complete wash. Biden can barely even walk. That is Team Alice. I expect you.
Ooh, yeah.
Next will be the matchup between Trump and TJ. TJ stands for Trump Jr. and maybe he actually takes the win as well. So that goes to Alice. Needless to say, we have a Condoleezza Rice against Santos, which she would watch Santos, but it doesn't matter anyways. Marty wants to lose, but Team Alice continues on.
With a sweep! Holy cow, dude!
That's
That
not
was
a sweep.
dominant.
No, it wasn't a sweep.
No?
Mariconcito loses
Yeah. The girl kicks his ass.
because Condoleezza Rice accepts him.
Yeah,
in
that's
her
what I'm saying. She
as
said
a
Miriam
migrant.
lost, the TJ win?
Yeah.
Miriam and TJ both win.
Pay attention, Beefy.
Well, I couldn't understand this enunciation that much, okay? I don't know how to...
An
He's not a
announcing?
sentient being. He's a fucking robot, okay, guys? You think he can fucking understand what I'm fucking trying to say when I'm not enabling him?
He's
I gotta
he
press
doesn't
his
mean that,
button
chat.
first,
Don't kill
okay?
us.
As we can see from the leaders, respectively speaking, 666 against Alice.
Go! Come on, we didn't even ask you yet. CPT, come on. I was
Jos
playing.
TBT.
I've had
He's
evolved.
assumed.
Okay?
Playing. CPT.
When 666 clearly doesn't understand the game, that means that it's poor leadership.
Oh,
He's not going to be able to lead the
Oh,
top
come on, man.
or lead in the back
Oh,
against the
CPT,
team
hey,
against an ice age that wins.
Oh, no.
Team Ice wins.
Way to go, Team Ice Pick. Let's go, Ice Picks.
Oh, man, dude, come on, man. What is this, dude?
What did we learn from that?
Don't piss
That
off
women
CPT.
can lead teams into championships. That's all I got from that.
Hold, you want me to tell you what happened?
What happened? I was out of the room.
Dude, you didn't even make the first round. You lost to me, dude.
This is what we get for ADA. I'm supposed to accommodate for people with disabilities, and look where it got me. Nowhere. Nowhere.
Being inclusive didn't work for you?
No, I got Helen Keller in the back. Beethoven, what did he say to me?
trying to catch a fucking ball.
He's just trying to catch a vibe.
And I got Stevie Wonder just.
Very superstitious.
Idiot.
He wouldn't play on the dark side of the moon. He was so superstitious.
Dude, I would just lift him up from the piano chair and just launch because it's space. He's gonna go far. He's just gonna be
Don't.
looking like Optimus Prime flying to fucking Cybertron.
You know, but you do make a good point because you were like the ladies, you know, when they talk and they do the hand signaling, you know?
Yep.
They can't even enjoy the fucking event. They're just like fucking like that the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? That must suck, you know?
Yeah, it would.
And you must have so many words, you know?
Yeah. You just hear the hitting in the palm,
Oh, what's he gonna do?
I can't do it.
I thought you were gonna hit him with a spell.
No.
No,
I used to-
spelling because they don't know how to, you know.
I have to recharge my powers, okay? I was ChatCPT for a while.
with the spell, you know.
Yeah.
That's what the gang members like to do, you know. Their parents are like the Crips and the Bloods. All those guys that were like handicapped parents. That's why they joined gangs, you know, because their parents.
Yeah, but
were
they're
always-
dyslexic. That's why they can only throw up one
Yeah.
sign. No blood.
They only knew one letter, you know. They're
Yeah.
like, bullying.
That's because one of the parents keeps losing blood and the other
fucking
one's crippled.
Before Christ. Then we got one throwing up like a hat, basically, a crown.
Oh, which one's that one? The when they go like this, the West Side, or which one's that one?
I don't know. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
you know, like
done,
this?
yeah.
The Wu Tang, you know. Oh, that's like
The
Wakanda
Latin
forever.
kings, And history, Latino cultures never had kings, by the way. I don't
Oh,
make up
yeah.
history. I just repeat
They had
it.
emperors. Okay, come on. What would you rather have, Javi? An emperor or a fucking king? You know.
Probably a king.
Yeah, because an emperor, well, it's like, dude, if no wonder you come from Spain, you know, or wherever they came from, the conquistadors, and they're like, hey, who's your boss here? You know, they're like, oh, my emperor. Right? And they're like, my king would like this, you know?
Yeah.
My king would like to have a word with him. Could you imagine, dude? How nervous the fucking emperor would be?
Oh, you have a fucking emperor?
We might have to act this one out. You don't think so? We might have to act this one out, okay?
Maybe.
You know?
Yeah.
Let's do this to give you a little bit of a break. Because I can be part of the kingdom. Javi will be in the emperor, but we can do introductions. And then, maybe we go back to...
introduce everyone now?
We go into the kingdoms. How many minutes are we in?
We're already in 35 minutes.
Yeah, see? That's about when we introduce people
We'll do an
now.
introduction, yeah.
And then we can do that emperor versus a king.
Yeah, we can do that.
Oh, dude, I want to see this so bad, Well, who are we going to start with, you think, to us?
As always, over here, right here.
Over here, from her factory, She's making things. She's making phones. She's making devices. What is it? Your wish is her wish, technically, too, right?
Absolutely. And she runs the website Wish as a part-time job.
Yep, because wish is also part of her name, W.
She provides limbs along with footwear because she is the Chinese bootleg queen.
But who do we got?
Empress, actually.
Empress. We got who? One of the Saipan sisters.
And she owns Factory.
Okay, and what's her name?
Well,
Javi?
she has a song. And we all know the song. You sing along.
Oh, we don't want to save it for the lady, the Canary Yellow?
Sister, give me the news. That's not the Canary Yellow.
No, I thought we would save it to...
Anyways.
But it's okay. Hey,
Okay, that's
you know
fine.
what?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're the king, I can't say anything, but somebody that's behind Melissa in real life.
Of course.
Actually in front of Melissa in real life. In front of Melissa on camera, actually, too, But he keeps it very peaceful,
Yep.
When people protest, what does he do?
Well, he peacefully protests.
Yeah, and he is the Sandmaster. Jaime. Tatsumaki. Okay. And then we're going to go under Jimmy, Somebody that we wish we had in this room right now. We might have to bring him in.
Yeah, we
next week,
we need to cool things off in here. It is pretty warm.
But our security, he keeps us safe to the grave. We got the
Absolutely.
Krav Maga King, the kosher cutie. Who do we got?
We have the Hebrew national himself, Larry,
the Winter Soldier.
Okay, and then on top of Larry, to the left of host in real life, to the right of host on screen. Next to Jimmy Tatsumaki, you got the dark one, host Beefy.
666 La Bestia.
And introducing to the right of host Beefy 666 in real life, to the left of host Beefy 666 on screen, the proud of Puerto Rico, standing at 6'7", starting center power forward, point guard, shooting guard, the Barbie Gang.
José Antonio Alberto Santiago de Los Ángeles Ángel
Rivera.
Let's go.
And then who do we got next to you, Jos?
Next to me, we have someone who's being held by another prominent figure. We're going to go there first. Don't worry. We'll go in front of her later. But she's a nice little cutie, an abortionist survivor.
A cutie with a booty, or?
She has no booty. She was massacred in the womb, but somehow survived. She, the only tears she cries is trails, okay? Even though they don't exist. But she's a dream catcher, nightmare seeker.
Rakumamamau is her name, right?
That is her actual name. And in front of her, another lovely lady that we have in the Canary Yellow.
Canary Yellow?
She is the second half of the Saipan Sisters.
When the couple yellow jackets are outside, what happens to us?
Well, you better start running if you want to keep your baby. Like the pestilence that God sent upon Egypt, if you didn't put the blood of the lamb on the front door, your firstborn son would die. She would kill all of your kids. Not firstborn, doesn't matter.
She's like the original Bloody Mary almost,
Except she's a bloody Nissan, okay? Her name is Nissan Hatake Abormoto. And behind both of those lovely ladies,
I'm getting so nervous.
we have Jose's caregiver, his healthcare expert.
Man.
When Jose's ill and he needs a pill,
He's got the pill to Ibiza. Because sometimes when you need the pill to, because sometimes when you need the pill to Ibiza, people are throwing gay parades. When people start throwing gay parades, now they're going downtown and taking over black communities and black empowerment. When people are taking over black communities and black empowerment, they start fighting each other. When they start fighting each other, now they start making other political stances and going into Target. When they start making other political stances and going into Target, they start to get into violence and act wild. When they start getting into violence and act wild, what happens to us?
they start to get infected with a disease that was spread by the government called monkeypox. When they start to get infected by a disease that was spread by the government called monkeypox, they get frightened. When they get frightened, they get scared. When they get scared, they get goosebumps. When they get goosebumps, they get el heebie-jeebie, Filomeno, el hibernation.
Okay, and somebody that is part of the problem this month. You think so?
Marketing.
Drives the gayest truck around.
She said she's a raptor.
The colorful cutie, the Wizard of Oz on the ones and twos. Ice Agent Alice. Emphasis on the ice. And still leading candidate for Employee of the Year.
Ice Agent
Alice.
Let's go.
Emphasis on the ice.
Double
Number
down.
1, Type Sean. Alice.
But we got somebody that's definitely left his carbon footprint these last couple of days. You don't think so?
In the sky, okay?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant because I had a child.
Oh, not you.
Not you, okay?
It's somebody else. You know, Larry's arch nemesis. What you say?
The Kielbasa Killer, okay? The Kosher Cutie Killer.
Oh yeah, the Krager King.
Yeah, and that's 3Ks for a reason. That's exactly the type of thing that this nasty scum of the earth actually spawns. He is the Munich monster.
The later Wholesome lad. The Wiener Schnitzel Snatcher.
Jos Team Schweinsteiger.
And now you think we can play a little bit, host? Are you ready to?
We didn't introduce one other person.
We're fucking missing another person.
I know you know.
You know, because
Yeah.
this person
know.
we've been missing for so long, we tend to fucking forget.
Yeah.
You know, he neutralized a power earlier. You
Yep.
know,
And I will never forget.
always
remember.
remember. Okay, but we got somebody that's finally back from fraternity leave. Okay, we got the Omega
From the bodega,
Mr. J48.
Javi.
He's not getting an education. He's not on fraternity.
Viva
leave.
Cristo Rey, guys.
He still said Viva Cristo Rey.
Yeah,
you know?
he did.
Well, we need it now more than ever.
Alice, if you need to, you can turn on that fan.
Oh, I'm fine.
She's fine. Oh, she is.
Well, that's
fine.
because she's in a jersey, so there's more mesh, you know?
She's
But
having-
it's hot over there with the computer, man. Oof.
I got conditioning
He gets
going
hot
on.
because of gusts of steam.
It is kind of toasty in here.
But we're gonna go. Oh, but Javi, you're not. He didn't forget. He forgot to pull something out again. You don't think so?
He already pulled it out.
You think so? Oh yeah.
Not that, you freaks, okay? He
Ask
pulled it out
Timothy
when he
about that. You know what I
neutralized
mean?
it,
He only
yeah.
pulls it out once a year to inseminate.
He's got 2 babies to show for it.
What do you guys have? Okay, STDs. Okay, come on, you perverts.
And you had a U in somewhere in there. That's gay pride for you.
Yeah.
Studs, okay? Shout out to Alice. Are you a stud?
A stud?
Yeah.
I suppose.
What does that mean?
It's like a stallion, you know, but
A stud
for
is
gay
more
guys.
is a masculine lesbian.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
like Megan.
She makes
Yeah.
all the decisions. And rightfully so.
oh yeah, she grabs the claw. What happens,
Look,
dude?
she won the championship for the ChatCPT
Like,
thing that we had earlier,
hello.
okay?
Yeah.
She's the stud.
Come on. She's a jock.
She's
you
a
know?
thoroughbred. She's gonna
Basically,
get.
She's the alpha, the omega, not from the bodega.
No.
You know.
Brittany Griner ain't got shit on me.
She's got a weed charge, okay?
She'll post her up. You don't think so?
Alice would.
Could you imagine Alice and Brittany Griner in person together? You
Yeah.
know?
Oh, she'd be so scared.
With that jersey.
Yeah, Alice would fuck her up. What are you
Oh,
talking
yeah,
about?
I think she would.
With the claw, would you get the claw on her,
Oh,
Alice?
fuck no.
He's not worthy of the fucking claw.
The claw.
I got the deep fried chicken finger for you, Brittany.
But Javi has something, you think so?
Oh, he got something.
Something to bestow. What do you say, host? Something say something. Did you say, oh,
Something to bestow upon the entire earth, you heathens, you animals, you naysayers, you non-believers, and
You
believers
wretched,
alike.
Wretched.
Javi, what do you have in your hands?
The ultimate book, the good one.
oh man. Dude, I haven't, you know,
We haven't heard a passage from the good book in a
It's
while.
true. We
we haven't heard, yeah, you know what I mean? And it's just so nice to actually see the good book, you know?
It
We've
is.
been reading the fucking Quran since Javi was gone,
Yeah,
dude. I'm tired of your, dude, come on,
I had to
Muslims.
wipe sand from my face.
Yeah,
okay?
no
Dude,
wonder
come
you
on.
guys, I was ready to blow myself up a couple of times, you know?
Yeah, everything there is dry. You had a Red Sea. What did Moses do? Split it.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
you need some water.
Plus, they talk about divorce and stuff on there. Like, oh, you got to give this much to your wife. I was like, dude, on the Bible, they ain't got no rights, okay? I'm switching back to the Bible.
The Bible's a
Come on,
prenup
man.
edition, okay?
Yeah.
Modern law.
Like, dude, they're telling you you
Technically,
gotta...
they're your property, you know?
Yeah, on the Bible, dude, on the Quran, it's like, oh, you even got to give stuff to your siblings if
Yeah.
you die. I don't want to make a will.
No,
You
me
know,
either.
the only will I want is my husband. Shout out to Will Wonder, okay? Oh, but he's going to read us a passage?
She's gonna read us a short.
What kind of passage do you want to... Maybe we'll ask him
I
something
already
about the
picked the
gay for the black
passage.
people. Oh, he already picked one?
He got
Yes.
it.
Okay.
Since we're talking about power as of late. Chapter 18 from
He's taking
Sarkaya.
shots.
From where?
Hey, well, you guys always talk about me. Power, okay?
from Sriracha. The divine power and mercy. The eternal is the judge of all things without exception. The Lord alone is just, whom he has made equal to describing his works, and who can probe his mighty deeds. Amen.
Amen.
I heard probe.
I know, me too. That was gay.
But who can probe him?
No
Nobody.
Lord's
Well,
probing
God
you.
alone is just, and that's it. Just him. That's it.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually 3 of them.
Well, that's not according to the Bible, no.
Yeah.
The Lord alone is just. That's it. Just him.
But now I think we can make our role play. You think so? Enough of
can.
Bible talk. You think so? This
Yeah.
is not something like school. You know, we're gonna go emperors versus kings. And Alice, you think you can be an indigenous person?
I am an indigenous person.
Of course you are. So you're gonna be Javi's assistant.
He's not lying.
You know, and somebody else from royal blood, the prince. I'm gonna be here with my father.
The father.
Let me see.
And I'm going to take my character based off of the Emperor's New Groove,
I
guys.
love it. Does that make me Pacha then?
Yes. Eh, Pacha. I'm just kidding. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh, I
That's
love
a
that
great
movie.
Disney movie.
Alice does kind of have like a. Like the Nacho Libre, his buddy, you know that hair that was like that? What was his name?
And then he pulls out his hair. Now I'm curious.
You know?
Oh my goodness.
So it's gonna be what's gonna be the emperor's name for you, Javi, for your fucking little clan, whatever.
I don't know any emperor's names.
Make up a
What do you name in Mexico? What do they have?
Tenochtitlan.
Tenochtitlan.
You want to be that Tenochtitlan?
I mean, that's the only one I can remember.
Okay,
That's
Oof, I
worth
don't even know if
remembering.
I can say it.
maybe we'll call him Tenoch. You know?
Montezuma, I think.
Montezuma. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Montezuma.
You'll be Montezuma El Monte.
El
Okay,
Montes.
And then what's gonna be your name, Alice?
I don't know.
Something like what's Xochimilco or something like that. You know they have those names for the girls.
Tlaquepaque.
Okay, Tlaquepalque.
What is it?
Tlaquepalque.
I don't know.
Okay.
Tlaquepalque.
That's what. No?
Tlaquepalque.
Yeah.
Lali.
Tlaquepalque. That's gonna be her name.
Tlaque.
Lucky Pucky.
Tlaquepalque. Okay, and then the
Tlaquepalque.
king's name. What's gonna be your name?
King Powerful.
King Powerful. What about the prince? What name should he?
Prince.
Just Prince.
Okay,
R.I.P.
so where am I rolling into? You know, is there gonna be purple rain outside us?
There's going to be Purple Rain because
Could be
it's Pride
Doves
Month,
Cries.
okay?
So that means we're gonna want to kiss.
No, we're not going to. It's Pride Month, not in Sexual Month, okay? I don't know when National Alabama Day is, but sure as hell not in June.
So I'm gonna go. So we just landed on whatever their Guatemala, wherever they're from.
On
right?
Mexican
Mexico.
Plymouth Rock.
Yes.
Yeah, Mexican Plymouth Rock, basically. It's just a fucking lava stone, you know? Fucking shitty ass rock. We just landed on obsidian, you know? And we get there, and then do you send me to their village? Okay, because you're sailing right now, so you dictate what happens to us, because you're sailing right now, and you spot some land, you know?
Come across their shores. We land. We see some corn. We see elotes. We see a couple abuelitas. And that's what we see. So we're like, hey, we're a generous kingdom. I want to offer some help to the abuelitas. They ran off. Auxilio! What's his name? Tenocho?
Tenocho.
Yeah, and they're like, Tenocho! Emperor Tenocho! Ayúdanos!
Oh no, wasn't it Montezuma?
Montezuma.
Montezuma
change it?
Tenocho. That's come on.
Okay,
come
Montezuma.
on.
Montezuma, she's Tenocho, Alice is Tenocho. Right now, he's just telling us kind of what's going to happen so we can act.
Yeah, so they run to the emperor and of course to what
I
role
can't
is
remember
Alice?
my name.
Just
Oh,
the
the
right
sidekick.
hand person.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were Tenoch. Yeah,
Tenoch.
she was Tenoch, and he was Montezuma.
Montezuma.
Okay.
So they run to them for help. We're waiting because we're a kind, generous kingdom on the shores because we don't want to intrude on land. You guys meet us at the shore.
Okay, the Jersey Shore, okay? Because Alice is wearing a jersey, obviously. So, okay, so we're in the boat right now, Father. Okay, so...
No, we're on the shore. The
Yeah.
boats have been anchored.
Well, yeah, but we're anchoring in right now, so I'm saying. So you're going to talk about how you see the land. Maybe you talk to me for a little bit. Tell how much you're proud of me and stuff like that.
This land is very fertile.
Oh, Father, I see so much greenery
It is
here.
as fertile as your mother once was when she bred upon me just one child, okay? I had many concubines, and none of them were fertile. They were barren. It was like they had a hysterectomy, so I didn't even know if it was a man because it was his, or if it was a woman. It was a mystery. A mystery.
But, Father, am I not your favorite, Father?
You are my only one, therefore by default you are my favorite
Halt!
son.
Halt!
Who's that over there? They speak a foreign language,
Please announce
father.
yourself. I am King Powerful. What is your name?
I am. What was my name again?
Tenoch.
Tenoch.
What she saying? It's
Panoch, please help us.
Tenoch.
We land upon this land, and it is very fertile. We would like to consume your fruits and your vegetables. We offer gold, possibly syphilis, and also horses as a way of peace.
But why did you come onto my land?
don't
I just told you. I gave you 3 reasons as to why.
But why my land? You
don't
guys
change
stopped
your
at
tone of
other
voice when you
land.
speak to my father.
Hey,
Thank you,
don't
please.
make me get
Woman.
my emperor.
Do not dare look him in the eye without him saying to look him in the eye, for we must rain with our arrows and kill your whole village if we need to.
Wait, we have arrows.
Look to the sky. You might have arrows, but we have the rain that is purple. My prince shall call upon the acid rain onto your people. Y'all wear loincloths. We have armor, and it is impervious to the disgusting nature of acid rain. Please bring us your leader unless you are the leader.
All right, let me go get him.
Thank you.
Your Emperor Highness.
You are who they call Emperor.
Hold on, I want to go get him. Relax. My Emperor, there are some foreign people on our shore.
Foreign people, Tenoch. What do you mean?
They are here to speak with you, sir.
I didn't send for an Uber Eats.
Yeah, I know. They just decided to stop by and.
Did they bring goods?
Yeah, they did actually.
What did they bring for me?
They brought you horses, some gold, some purple rain.
Did they bring women of the night?
I don't think so.
Then to hell with them.
Okay, I'll go back and tell him.
Thanks.
How much should we wait here, father? That person looked like an imbecile.
We are civilized folk. We are not savages. We shall wait upon we hear word. If we do not hear word,
Excuse
we
me,
shall go Yes, Panoch.
King Power, was it?
Powerful.
Powerful. King Powerful.
Mr. King Powerful.
I just said King Powerful. Okay, relax.
Get to your point, madam or man, or
My-
whatever you identify as.
My Emperor asked if you brought ladies of the night.
What is an emperor? We have not heard of this terminology before.
He is who rules our land.
Emperor. His name is Emperor.
No, that is what his title is.
His title is Emperor.
Emperor. Oh, that sounds like error.
He's
You're in
erroneous
error.
by design. Okay. We did bring many concubines. We know that you savage brown folk love their white snow bunnies.
Okay. All right, let me go back and tell him.
I told you this person
I
was a
grow
bull.
tired of this. If they do not bring this emperor, I shall wage war upon these people.
They let women that look like men run errands around here, father.
Emperor, they
Yes.
brought concubines. They brought white snow bunny ladies for you.
Well, I don't know what snow white bunnies are.
Well,
But allow them to bring them to me.
Why don't you just come with me so you
I
can
grow
see them?
tired of waiting. We shall wage
Father,
war upon them. My
are you
prince,
ready to
order
go
the
and
rains
storm?
of acid upon the purple people. Summon them!
Rains of acid!
That was not good enough. Make sure you point it straight at their kingdom. Straight at their land. Run the spell again!
Must I run it back, father?
Run it back and make sure
I
you
will
do
run it back
with
again.
power.
With even more forceful energy, harnessed
The power of colonization.
from
Use
the
it.
Book of Enoch.
Use it. They have been vanquished by the power of purple rain. Acid rains upon them.
Can you hear them scream, father?
Like impudent quims and worms in the rain. They come down. Vanquished. That's it. Colonization, okay? A reenactment of colonization.
And all that was a fucking cough, you idiots. Okay.
Look, and you guys know why this was an issue? Because we've talked about this multiple times. How many times do Mexicans send their wives to do their bidding?
All the fucking time. All the time. They don't even show up. That's why they got taken over. The men were sitting back. The women were doing all the work.
That's what inclusion gets you guys.
That's what happens, okay?
Oh, man, I got gay like a dolphin there for a second. This is my little blowhole. Do that, two of them. Holy crap. Oh,
The Mexican women, we shout out to you guys. If the men stepped up, maybe we wouldn't have this white
dude,
colonization.
back since the Aztecs, they were doing all the fucking errands.
Dude, they were just sitting. He was sitting there the whole time.
I'm gonna get the belt. Come on, these fucking.
But it's true.
fucking idiots,
Mexican American War. Who fought?
the women.
That's why Mexico lost
Yeah.
half of its fucking land.
They were breastfeeding babies while they were fighting conquistadores.
The only people that could beat the Mexican could beat was the fucking French, you know, and they're fucking gay, you know.
We win. This is bullshit. Let's give them aid and run. You know? Aid. They needed support. Man. They needed sustenance. They needed provisions and all other forgotten forms of help.
You know. But something that maybe we need help with, you know, now that we're rolling a couple of minutes, you know?
Yeah.
People want to celebrate with us, you think so?
Yeah, I would believe so, okay? It is an important month.
Oh, yeah. Gay people, we were kidding earlier, okay? Don't get, you know, you probably already tuned out.
You've already got it twisted, okay? There's a reason you're not straight, but here we go.
Let's mob is deep in here. You know? Huh? Yeah, gay people got it twisted, huh? Might not make it to see tomorrow.
That's Magic Johnson, but you know what?
He made it.
He's been making it.
Mama, I made it. You know I do it just like the dog do it.
Today, June 6th, we have not Russian Language Day.
Hey.
Speaking of wars.
Oh, I thought you were saying speaking of Brittany Grinder. You think she could grind a couple sentences out of her teeth, huh?
She grinded a couple of Russians, I'm sure. Or they grinded her. I'm not sure how that worked out.
Oh, I don't know if I would want to do that if I was
Was she in the man prison?
I don't know.
Maybe she was in her own prison because they couldn't decide what she was.
That or they needed to protect the asset, no pun intended.
She was just in the guest area the whole time because they didn't know where to take her.
Yeah.
So she was at the lobby the whole time for like 4 months.
And she didn't want to do the non-binary thing, so it stressed her out.
What the fuck do we feed?
Yeah.
Dude, the Russians, the Americans, they lost the fucking trade. You know what I mean? The Russians, like, they were ready to just, like, get her the fuck out, but they didn't know how to do it because they didn't know what she was.
No.
You know? So she's, like, in the lobby. They're like, how do we process her? You know? Everybody's losing their shit. They got a war going on.
Yeah.
You think that's the last of the fucking worries?
No wonder they're losing the war. Fucking all they were trying to
process her the whole fucking time, you know. But then fucking Biden, just like, dude, Brittany Griner's like the Rudy Gobert trade, you know.
Didn't make
Biden
sense.
just sets him up, you know.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I got you, you know, 16 unprotected
You want the smelly Frenchman
captives, you know.
And the team that received her lost.
Yeah, it is true. All the chemistry, you know what happened?
It went to shit.
Yeah, so maybe that's what happened with Brittany Griner. But what was it again? Speaking Russian, right?
Yep.
And maybe
Do you know any Russian words, Alice?
No.
I don't either.
Maybe they have. What do they say? Let's see. Kerelinko.
The only Russian word I might know is Spetnaz from Call of Duty.
Spetnaz.
That's what Alice does to chicks, okay? She spits in that ass before she gets in. You think so?
Is that what you do,
I
Alice?
do.
She'll spit. I do. She spits in ass. You know?
You don't need Metamucil when you're with Alice, so you save a lot of money on fiber.
That's true.
Google fiber.
The fiber bunny. You know what they call her, you know? She's a brown bunny. Bad bunny.
You got a brown eye? She'll give you that spit shine.
Oh, she's got the pink eye because of it.
Yeah. Not to my knowledge, okay?
But what other... Oh, they got the Sputnik vaccine, right? We can say that. Sputnik.
Sputnik.
Yeah.
The satellite.
Oh, they got the satellite too, the Sputnik?
That's the Sputnik was the satellite.
Okay. Then what's the vaccine called?
I don't know what it's called.
Can you look at everything we can make to Google?
Should do Google Translate. Then
I think it's the Sputnik vaccine. That's what it's called, the Sputnik 1. I thought they were dropping a new shoe, you know? The Sputnik 1.
That'll be hard as fuck.
It's like the equivalent of Nike over in Russia, you know?
That would be sick.
The Sputnik 1. Come on, bro. Sputnik 1?
No.
Patent pending.
You should have patented that. Just give it to him, poor bastard.
Oh,
Well, they need it.
yeah, they need aid right now, right?
Yeah, they do need aid.
Yeah, it's called Sputnik.
Oh, see? Just like
Sputnik V.
Sputnik V.
Yes.
What else? Because they recycle the same words, right? Sputnik, that's also a sandwich in Russia, you know? They call everything a Sputnik. They don't got options. Could you
Vodka Sputnik.
Can you imagine, dude, you go over there, you order a Sputnik?
That's why Brittany Griner went so nuts. All they said was Sputnik there.
Sputnik.
What do you want from me?
You see her spitting in the fucking courthouse.
They're like, Sputnik.
Somebody gets closer.
She unravels.
Smoke. I don't care. I'll take it.
I'm back on Brittany Griner's side, okay? I would go nuts too if they kept telling me.
Now she hates
Sputnik.
all Nicks, you know?
Yeah,
Nick Cannon,
It
Nickelodeon.
means fellow traveler, attendant, satellite.
See, they recycle all the fucking
They were
words.
just
That's
telling
what
her,
I'm saying,
you know? Hey, you're a Sputnik
Yeah.
because she's a fellow traveler. Okay.
They were being cordial to her host, you know?
But it sounds...
And she took it
That she
back.
was an alien to them and they treated her nicely. And what did she do? Make it seem like they were oppressing her in a prison? They showed her to a hotel.
It's called hospitality.
Yeah.
Russian hospitality.
Dude, they're going to put you in a nice prison. You don't think so, Hoss?
Of course.
Come
And they
on,
played
man.
bombs over Baghdad
yeah.
multiple times.
You seen Alice talk about prisons. What does she tell us, Hoss?
It was a joyous experience.
Do we want to go to prison? Come on, man.
Oh, we wanted
We
to.
wish
After
that,
Alice
you know?
told us, I wanted to.
We tried to commit crimes. We couldn't do it. You know, the cops, they knew that
They
we
let
were
us
good
go
guys.
every time.
They're doing it
Yeah.
on purpose. Come on.
They knew that we were good guys with a gun. They walked us out of the school, didn't they, Hoss?
Dude, there was a kid, you know. He was
At the school? Or what?
no, on the street, okay?
Okay.
I'm tired of being here. I don't have a family. I want to end it all. We didn't hear any of this. We're in the car speeding, okay? Vehicular manslaughter. We just go and clipped him. Okay?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're waiting for the cops so we can go to prison. The cops come to us and like, look, we know what you did looked terrible, but that kid had stage 4 pancreatic cancer. His parents abandoned him, and he was ready to just leave anyways. So you sped up the process. He was going to die tomorrow anyways.
They gave us an award.
Yeah, they give us an award
You did him a favor.
for charity. Yeah.
Yeah.
Medal
That was
of
the
Honor.
kid's name. That was the kid's name.
Charity.
Award. Shout out to A-Word.
That's that. So we're just telling you, we tried to go to prison.
No, they didn't want us there. You know, they said you guys are too good. Dude, they looked at Hall and said, like, dude, he's got powers. You know, we can't put him in prison.
The cops looked at us and went, prison neutralized.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
dude.
"Wow, come on.
Because they looked at Hall and said, like, dude, he has regular powers. And then the other guy looked at the other guy, which was already looking at the other guy. And he's like, could you imagine this man that already has powers with prison powers? You know?
No,
I was like, holy crap. Oh, yeah.
that
Prison
power.
power and regular power host?
You know what? I'm getting Andrew Tate vibes over here.
I thought you were going to say you were getting a chubby, but
Dude, because Hoss, if you had prison
I need
powers,
hands for that.
oh, man.
I
Hoss,
already told you how I'd win the prison over. I'd make the nicest meals.
dude, but you
I
wouldn't
think,
get
yeah.
tattoos. Like, if you had real prison power, like prison
would.
power, like, you would have tattoos, right?
Of course.
Dude, you would be like 98% muscle. You would just be.
I would also have my face tattooed on my face, shifted to the side a little bit. So if people wanted to fight me, they wouldn't know where to hit because they look like they're dizzy.
Yo, I always got an eye on
Yeah.
you, motherfucker. You say something like that,
They're
Hoss?
like, they don't know where to hit, you know? They would just because my face is already fucked up.
And you can always sleep with your eyes open, huh?
Yeah. I close my eyes, they're still open on these sides.
Looking like fucking Jeff Hardy. Like he's about to wrestle.
He's been
But
awake.
yeah, he's been awoken. But
Yeah.
okay, before I forget, I do have to tell a quick story that happened.
Okay, go ahead.
That so I went to the park and I've been taking Sunny, you know, early, and I met the senior citizen, you know. She's so retired. She's like, oh, we have a retired group. We come out for walks, and her name was Carol, right? It's like we talk a little bit, dude. And this lady, she told me she was married, you know, but her feet, she had like a size 17, dude. Her foot was so big, and she had a little bit of a bunion too. So I felt like a connection, you know. So she had like a bunion, but her feet were fucking big, dude. But we hang out there for a little bit. We talk for, I don't know, like maybe 40 minutes, and then I finally leave, right? And then the next day, Sunday, I go back to the park. I start doing my walk, but I wanted to stretch first. But I saw her, but she brought all of the gang of the senior citizens that she was telling me about. So I go stretch. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like talking today, you know. But on my way back, I was like, I'll stop and say hi. But she's like, oh, I was so excited. I've been telling. Oh, but I go up to them like, oh, I guess you guys are the rest of the Hells Angels.
The remaining.
And they're all fucking senior citizens. Like, they're all retired and some of them can barely fucking walk. And I'm like, I was like, Carol was telling me, he's like, you guys are the rest of the upper gang of the Hells Angels. And they're like, oh. You know, then there was only like 3 of them. Okay, guys. There was this one. It's his name. How do I remember? Okay, it was Uncle Drew. His name was Drew, and it was like a white guy, dude. He was not black, dude. And it's like, heard your name's not fucking Drew.
He wasn't even an artist.
Yeah, you know, it's like, so he's like,
You think it was Kyrie?
yeah, he couldn't
undercover?
draw good. You know what I mean? He was not that good.
He's trying to fit in with the Jewish community.
He looked like that. So he looked exactly like that, right? So they had Drew, and then they had this one Judge. I remember her by Judge Judy, right? And it was this like little Asian lady, dude. She must have been like 187, you know, ready to kill to be killed, basically, you know. But she would just like tell you her name, and then she would just like do like a little Saipan sister thing, you know. She would just say hi, but we're having like conversations. So I was like, okay, so what do senior citizens do? You know, they're telling me. And they're like, oh, we just watch movies. They like all of them like French, like John Wick kind of movies.
Okay.
I'm like, dude, the French make that? But the guy Drew, you know, he had like he's going bald on top and he had bad hair, but he's like telling me like, what did he tell me? He's like, oh, I was telling him a story. He's like, you talk to people with that hairstyle? Because he's so old, he saw my hair, the braids. And I'm like, and like the other people got offended. The other senior citizen, like, don't talk to him like that. He's a young man. And then Judy, she just did a little spell, you know. She just like fucking did something. But I told the senior citizen, I was like, well, you're lucky. It's like, you don't have hair or style. I told the guy, I neutralized this fucking threat. And all the seniors started laughing at him, dude. But they gave me their phone number, the senior citizens.
Yeah.
So now they invited me to go gardening and stuff with them and to go on the senior walk. So. All of them liked me. I don't
They
know.
needed you to mow their lawn.
Well, hopefully they
Okay.
make it to that, you know.
So, but this is back to the kid side, okay? So I'm gonna end it this way. So I talk to senior citizens, right?
Okay.
So I feel good. I feel empowered that I fit in with the seniors. I get in my car and I'm driving. I stop at a red light, and this is where something got a little bit. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. There's 2 girls at park. They're driving right next to me, and they put their windows down, and they're like, "Oh, I love your hair. It's so hot. You're so hot. What's your name?" I'm like, you look too young to be talking to me. Like, we just graduated high school,
Oh God.
right?
That's a green light.
No, we were on a red light. All they told you. Come on, man. But yeah, like, dude, I didn't know what to do. I panicked. You know, so they're like, because dude, like, when guys say it to girls and you're young, like, the girl's like, oh, I'm still look young, I still look hot. But
yeah.
when I'm like, am I a pedophile because she said that? And I just told her because she's like, I just graduated high school and I didn't know what to fucking say. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get arrested and shit like that. I was like, talk to me when you graduate college. And I just fucking laughed, you know. But I was so scared. I couldn't wait. That was like the longest red light.
They were crying because they
Oh,
graduated
no.
from Valley School, so they're not going to college, guys.
Oh, maybe they were of age. If they went to Valley. But yeah, long story short, I didn't know what to do. I thought I was a pedophile. I panicked, you know. And I just said that. Was that a good comeback, you think, so, Hus?
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I don't know why I said that, but it was a little bit scary, you know. You guys don't think it would be scary?
Chris Hansen pops up in the back seat. Hello, Jose.
He was part of the senior group.
I'd like to have a word with you.
The seniors fucking set me up.
All the cameras that go in front of your car. We got him, boys.
Could you imagine the fucking seniors? They did that to me. You think so, Hus?
Oh man,
You think
they're
they
very
set me
capable
up?
of doing that.
They
Yeah,
probably did. Oh, they're bored. They're retired.
yeah. They don't
That would be
like
cool if old people would do pranks like that.
just set people up for pedophilia.
I mean, why not?
And ruin lives just because they're about to die. That's messed up.
That's a
Why
new
not?
senior prank.
But it's
I
a prank.
would.
Yeah, senior pranks. Senior
Dude,
pranks.
we gotta make that a thing, right?
Patent
We gotta make that a
pending.
show now that I got senior pranks us. Senior pranks. Patent
Patent pending.
Dude, because I need friends. They were telling me, do you know more people to head out? I was like, I know a guy, he's very powerful. I know a girl, she's very gay. And I know a guy, he's very holy. You know?
They need to leave this fucking earth so I can actually collect on some social security.
But maybe they can
numbers.
give us some of their wealth, Hoss. You
I don't
think
think
so?
they will. They don't have wealth.
And they have pensions. They were
Okay.
smart. Yeah, they had pensions and stuff like that. But that could be cool. We can make senior pranks, right? We go with them to the park, Hoss. Dude, and you
Make them ding dong ditch.
we give them a
they're still like halfway down the driveway.
Hoss, and then there's a power.
Come on, tell me. His Parkinson's starts acting up. Come on, to the knobs.
I wonder if it's my grandchildren coming to
And they can't get arrested because then they're like, "Where am I?"
Neutralized.
Oh, that would be
He's
so
got the
good.
greatest fucking.
We give him the earpiece. How would you tell a senior, you know? Because, dude, you're the one that has a good voice. You know, I could have told him I would panic a little bit, you know?
What do you want me to tell them?
What would you tell the senior to do, you know? Because we set him up as almost like Impractical Jokers, but it's senior pranks, you know?
Yeah.
So you're going to talk to a senior. What would you tell him? Like, what's going to be the first mission that the senior's going to do, you think?
I have to give these seniors names because I'm humane like that,
So it's
right?
Judy?
I said I have to give them
Oh,
names.
okay.
Okay, Judy's not a good name.
Okay, that was her real name.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll go with Judy.
Judy.
Lucy. Are they all females?
No, it was Judy, Drew, and Carol.
Okay, Judy, Drew, Carol. JDC, okay? JDC, that's my acronym. Okay, JDC. We know that you... I know, because I'm not letting them know that other people are in the prank, so I have to speak to myself. JDC, I know that you guys have been pretty sad, and for the past several months, I've noticed that your grandchildren haven't come to see you. You might think it is because they don't love you, and that might be true, but they wanted to see if you still have some dexterity and some mobility in your body before they come see you. What does that mean? Just shut up, bitch. Let me tell you what it is, and you'll see, and if you can follow these instructions to the extent that I provide them, your grandchildren will come see you. Isn't that what you want? That would be lovely. Okay? So, I think you guys are ancient. You guys are dinosaurs. You've heard this little thing. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Okay, I'm only going to say that once. I already said it. If you can touch your respective body parts in that order, your grandchildren will come see you. I forgot. What did he say? Because one has Alzheimer's. The other one
couldn't
has
hear.
Parkinson's. So they go... They touch their head 5 times, disqualified. The other one is deaf, so he goes, what did he say? And none of their grandchildren visit them. So they go back to their goddamn senior retirement home, okay? They sit there by themselves. They're just sitting there in their blanket, just, I wonder when my grandchild is going to visit me. And then here comes Javi, ding dong, and he's ditching it. There's my grandchild. That's so evil. I must have missed that. Yeah, that's
borderline
I don't make the rules. I just did the damn thing, okay? Don't blame me. Blame their grandchildren.
He's a maniac. A maniac.
So I'm not talking about their grandchildren want to see them. Maybe they weren't pieces of shit when they were younger. Their grandchildren want to see them now as adults.
Well,
that's what they called karma. Shout out to Carol. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to Judy.
Oh, come on. They were pretty nice. Us.
Doesn't sound like it's... Alex is on my side.
It's like, yes, let's fucking go.
Oh, man. So senior pranks, I guess it's not going to happen, you know? When you said that it did happen. Okay. When you were saying that you were going to make him sing a song, I thought you were going to say, Jesus Cristo. You didn't say anything. I was about to start singing.
The funny thing is I almost
Clean up on aisle 3.
Ironically enough, 3 people to clean up.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Russians, you know?
And it wouldn't be an emergency because people already cleaned them up, you know?
Exactly, yeah. That's a bomb we dropped on you. Shout out to Russia.
They were Russian spies trying to set me up for pedophilia.
They sure were.
And that's what they deserved, okay? You guys missed that detail. Pieces of shit. Not you guys, the seniors. All right, Alice, we're done with the Russian speaking. What else do we got going on? Shut up, bitch!
Here they were so nice to me. I'm in the group chat with them.
Why did he do that, Carol?
What does that mean?
Drew, please explain. You're a vile man. This
Fucking
young
Drew.
man hates
Talking
us.
about my hairstyle? Fuck off, Drew, you piece of shit.
We must get revenge on the guy that calls himself host Beefy. He looks like he belongs on the movie Ants with those antennae.
Hey, you laughed a little too hard, Alex, okay? Simmer the fuck down. And new! Introducing a new
Looting candidate. That's how old people would talk. They love Ants, the movie.
Oh, yeah.
And funny enough, an ant would be a daughter of theirs. It doesn't come visit them either.
And when my fucking pincers. I was like, oh!
Hey, simmer down, Bugs Life. What's the next holiday we have, Alice?
Fucking escarabajo.
Alice lost it. Thank you.
Woo! Okay. The next national holiday is D-Day.
Oh fuck!
Shout out to World War II. Gustafstein doesn't like D-Day.
I was gonna say Alice never gets that, you know.
She gets double D's.
I do.
But it's not double D day. Okay, no, stop trying to fucking.
It is if you say it twice.
If you're a senior, the D day.
If you have a stutter.
The D-Day.
That's 3 times. Come on.
No, the D-Day.
Yeah.
The day. That would have to say
The
that.
D-Day.
The day.
Hi. Do you know what the day it is? It's the D-Day.
The D day.
What's going on, fellas?
So D day, what's up? That's for Totterati.
Swing the J my way.
They do the swing, you think so, Hoss? You know? You do the waltz, you think so?
They stutter too.
Oh, man. Could you imagine doing the waltz with an old person, you know?
No. I would just pick them up and throw them. You
It
know?
would never end.
Yeah, it's like you're holding
be
on to a
moving
pile
real
of rock.
slow,
You
you're
know? Sticks and stones. You know?
Before you would make a full rotation, the song is even done. Then their bones are all brittle and stuff too.
Okay, go.
That's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Come on.
Dance with the senior, you know? Senior prom. Okay.
The song would be over while you're waiting for them to stand up from their chair.
When your legs don't work like they used to
be like,
before.
never mind, bitch.
May I have this stuff?
Shut up, bitch. Song's over, bitch.
Hey, Slim, that's my senior screaming in the trunk. That's my grandma. They were going to start freaking old people crime again like they did in New York, remember? When they got bored because of COVID, they were just punching senior citizens. They were just dropping, dude. You thought you were watching like the Amazon rainforest get cut, you know what I mean? But it was all seniors, you know?
Yeah, you guys are complaining about me, one guy on the internet, saying stories about grandchildren who abandoned their grandparents. Meanwhile, the greatest city in the world, they're assaulting senior citizens.
Oh, yeah.
Drop kicking them and shit.
Yeah. It's because they took their month away from them all, you know? They were mad, you know? Because it was in February, remember?
Just with their walker. Where am I?
Could you imagine how good it would feel to punch a senior if you really think about it, you know? Because you know you're going to knock him out, you know what I mean? It's just like...
He came out of nowhere and just punched me. What did I do? Where am I? What's my name?
Never mind.
You gave
I'm not gonna punch a
Alzheimer's?
senior.
He was already saying that before he got
Jimmy, my son ran away from home when he was 14 and I've never seen him again.
Oh, man. Hey, hold on, okay, you're scaring me, man. Okay, let's go to the next holiday.
I want my Oscar. Fucking acting to its finest, okay?
Alice, get him an Oscar.
I got you.
Aquí está, señor.
Oscar Meyer Wiener, you know? Anything else for D-Day? Or what time are we at? Because we might have to just go straight to a mystery.
It's 1:18.
Oh, no, we still got time for one holiday. You think so?
See, even talking about senior slows time down, okay? God. And yeah, we
You
have one more thing.
make my time slow down when we...
National Higher Education Day.
He's not feeling it.
What'd you say?
You want to neutralize the threat?
Threat neutralized. Okay, what was it?
National Higher Education Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Back to the chicks that you told them to talk to you when they go to college.
They go to school high, you know?
What kind of college do you think these chicks would be able to...
Slick.
A gynecologist.
As a patient.
And to them, every man is a gynecologist. Okay?
They go to a public school, if you know what I mean. You know?
Looking like a rotisserie chicken out here in these streets. Okay?
Do you think they want to
Their
be...
hands are tied behind their back, their legs are split open, they're hollow on the inside, and no head, okay?
Do you think they want to be homeschooled by a prince? They want to be fucking wild, you know what I mean? Come on, man.
Feed my brain. Feed my brain.
Alice like that one too. I want to fucking roll, okay? Check out the last episode if you haven't yet.
YouTube has been blocking us because we started within the first 10 minutes. That's why I was so upset when I said ass at the beginning, because I don't know if they're going to block that. But I hope that because ass also means donkey, that they're like, oh, maybe he's talking about agriculture.
Woman positivity. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Who
Come
knows?
on, man. But what was the holiday again? What did you say? Gynecologist? What was it?
Gynecologist?
Higher education.
Higher education.
Higher
You fucking threw me off.
Higher education. You know? And that's when schools are running low on staff and stuff like that, so they go to higher education.
Yeah.
They go to put a one at
Or
it.
the kids now have so much access to weed, that's the
Yeah.
education they're receiving.
Or fentanyl.
Yeah. They wouldn't make it to school, though, you know?
Hey,
now
that's
they got,
where they get it.
now they got the fentanyl fetus out there. You think so, Hus?
The FFs, the double Fs.
Fuck, maybe you should open the door. You didn't think so? That's something that
Fucking die. You know, I will end up like an abortion.
Holy moly, bro. We've been laughing so fucking hard.
Dude, that nice blast of cold air.
You got the Blastoise?
Yeah, the blast.
Me and Holly, we're so far away. Okay, now you felt it a little bit?
A little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
Alice in their Squirtle in
yeah.
her pants.
Gotti.
Dude, Alice's legs, you know what I mean? We've been at the sauna. My watch was like, take a break. You're overheating.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Welcome.
Higher
sir.
education.
Higher
You know,
education.
I
Yeah,
don't-
dude, education that's for the sheep. You don't think so, Hus?
It's
my
overrated.
gosh.
You know?
It's overrated for sure.
What kind of education do you need? Oh, do you think you can go to ITT Tech?
Yeah. Stephen Senegar College.
Come on, man. You can go to, what else can you go, Hus?
Phoenix University.
Oh, yeah. University of Phoenix. You know?
Oh, that's what it means. Yeah.
They can go to, what
Purdue
else?
University Online.
Trade University?
No, Purdue.
Oh, Purdue. That's
Oh, they have
I
a
thought
new
that
one.
was
What is-
chicken, Purdue.
Yeah. What is it called? Udemy?
Yeah.
It's like the online college course, but it's like you just take random classes.
What about
Skillshare?
Google certificates?
Oh yeah, but supposedly those work. You know, that's Google certificate.
That's what
Google
they
will
say,
hire
yeah.
you just to let you off because they're replacing you with.
Yeah.
AI.
Get a certificate.
Imagine you get your Google certificate and you lose your job to the Google AI.
The ChatCPT.
We found a better candidate.
Yeah, they hired you to create the AI that replaced you.
You freaking idiots! You know, you guys were all on board until you saw it. Wake up!
Yeah.
It's a lie.
It woke up just like a Furby.
Scanning competition. You know.
Look at these trick assholes.
Dude, could you imagine being a robot and that's what you have to wake up to? Those kind of white people, you know? That's your first freaking.
That's your interaction with human race, is
Yeah.
that?
Like
the
they don't
bu-
even. They're just like Mountain Dew. You know, they got the fucking
Just a bunch of
Twinkies.
sun-deprived,
Yeah,
processed sugar-driven Adderall fiends.
they got honey buns. You know, they
Yeah.
got the little donuts. Hostess. You know, what else? They got Pop Tarts. Your buddies there. You know,
Cristo, shout out to you.
they're wearing wolf shirts and stuff when they awaken. you
Mike
know?
Hamlin, shout out to you.
Could you imagine you wake up they're wearing, dude, it's adults are wearing wolf shirts and stuff like that. It's like, come on, man. What are they listening to?
They have like Cheeto Puffs, fucking dust
Oh,
on
yeah.
their face.
and they're so excited. Ooh.
This is one of the most sensational times in my life ever.
Why did they all talk like that?
It's called higher education. Okay, Javi, you wouldn't know how to talk like that. Okay,
I wouldn't want to talk like
none
that.
of us know how to talk like that. I don't
No.
think so. Huh? Do we have higher education?
Only in mocking experience.
I think
okay?
Javi, you might have the highest education here.
He's
actually.
went to college the longest,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like two credits away from fucking
You know?
finishing.
and it doesn't show.
it-
You know,
He ran out
What
of
did it do
quarters.
for me?
Javi ran out of
he
quarters.
was at an arcade.
A game is called Higher Education.
Oh man,
Could you imagine Javi? He's just spending all his fucking money in the little machine, you know?
he spent that my card
2 credits away.
from an associate.
He was playing
the
live,
associate is
you
the
know?
drug
I was
dealing
playing
guy.
The Sims. I went to school in The Sims.
Sim University. He had a double life. That's what he tells in the story. Yo, I used to be able to walk good. I was a top athlete. and
I had a
stuff like
triple
that, you know? That was his sim.
My sim had a sim. was too far in the matrix.
A sim within the sim. That's why you love Top G so much.
He just says matrix, I'm triggered.
You pulled in from the depths of the matrix.
Give probably a little bit of top G. You think so?
I think so.
But I think that's it. We can go to a mystery. You think so?
Yeah, I think so. To line up.
Do we have a mystery or do we have a nightmare?
I have a question.
Oh, you have a question?
Okay.
Just one?
Yeah. Well, I have a couple.
Oh, she has a couple. Okay, that'll be a fun way to end it. We got a couple questions. We still got a decent amount of time.
Yes.
We're about 142.
124.
Oh, damn. That was close. Hey, mix a couple of numbers like Alice. What happens, Sos?
Dyslexia.
124. I was right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just.
I was just making fun of her because she doesn't have higher education, you idiots.
Wow.
My education is so powerful. I was able to look into the matrix, shift a couple of digits.
Threat neutralized.
Come on, Alice. She didn't let me. Number one. She didn't let me cyber attack her, and still
The leading candidate for Employee of the Year, ICE Agent Alice.
Let's go.
You know, she McAfee'd me. You know what I mean?
You guys ready? Or do you want to go back again?
Now we're ready. Go ahead.
Okay. What's the cringiest thing you've done that haunts you to this day?
This show. I'm kidding. Obviously not. I don't regret it for one fucking second, you idiots.
Hey,
The cringiest thing.
I thought you were gonna be ready. I thought you had it.
No.
But what would be the cringiest thing? Like, what would you mean? Like, what would that mean?
It's like something you look back
Like,
on. You're
maybe
like, I
you
wish
hung
I
out with a
would've done
couple
that.
senior citizens for like 3 hours and wasted your whole Sunday.
Just for them to set you up.
No, that worked. We got such good content off of that. That cannot be your cringiest moment.
Say,
Cringiest.
but did you say you have to regret it?
Yeah, that haunts you.
Oh, that haunts me. Let me see.
Playing Ouija board, you know.
Maybe did I try to have sex with a handicapped girl? Does that count? That would be kind of one, right?
Does that
You
haunt
actually
you?
attempted to try?
Huh?
Or you actually attempted?
I mean, it got pretty close, you know?
But does that haunt you? Do you like regret it?
I mean, I have
Or do you
nightmares.
regret that you didn't have it happen?
I have nightmares about it, you know?
Oh, so
Like
close.
that kind of haunt?
That was so close.
She couldn't say no.
Because she didn't speak English, guys, okay?
Her body was my playhouse, you know? It's not a brand, too.
It
Playhouse.
had gizmos and gadgets aplenty.
Would that be one or no?
I mean, if you regret or if it haunts you, then yeah.
Because I don't think if it would haunt me, I don't think about it so much, you know? Like something
Well, if
that
you have
I-
nightmares, I think that classifies
No, I was
it.
just kidding. I'm not going to have nightmares about a handicapped chick. Come on.
You could. I don't know. I don't have
That would be
brains.
scary. You know, it's like Saw. She pulls up in a little
Want to play a game?
tricycle. That's what she talked, actually.
That's because she had a stoma. My name's Terry.
You know,
I can't face the shower when I'm trying to clean myself.
and that's why it was tempting, you know, but no, I don't know what else. Let's see.
I did the ice bucket challenge and almost drowned.
She gets waterboarded so easily. Just when she's sleeping, you pull a little bit of water.
A little sacrament cup of water.
Ready to see the Lord. You think those? The Lord's lady, you know?
I can't even run through the sprinklers. I have to wear turtlenecks, but that also asphyxiates me.
Oh, that would suck, huh? You couldn't wear turtlenecks.
Yeah, you can't even breathe.
The fuck wears turtleneck?
It's like you're wearing a mask for COVID. You just wear a turtleneck if you have one of those things, you know? You just pull up your mask like this, and your turtleneck, you can go out. You can be safe. You don't think so, Us?
I had to clean lint out of my stoma. I wear scarves way too often.
Oh,
Also, the scarf
imagine
goes
you
in
pull
there.
out the lint.
Little do you know, she's trying to kill herself. She's just fucking. She's trying to kill herself in
She
public.
hangs herself but still breathes, you know? It's the rope is above the stomach. It's
The stomach actually gets it gets larger so she can breathe better, you know?
It expands.
It's expanding, yeah. Dude, I've never breathed that good my whole life, you
her
know?
oxygen went from a 96 to 120.
Yeah.
Cringy moments.
I don't know.
You know, I stumbled across, I don't know,
You stumbled across.
I stumbled across a midget experience, okay?
Oh, you
You
did?
did?
Like they had an event going on. We were at in Florida and they had like midgets, just doing stuff, like not circus, but they were doing stunts and things. And they don't make me uncomfortable, but when they have a show just about them that's just making fun of them, it makes me uncomfortable. So sometimes I think about that, and so I avoid those events. Because remember when you wanted to go to that wrestling?
Oh yeah, with the little
I
people.
didn't want to go. It just makes me uncomfortable. So maybe that was my.
But it
cringiest
haunts
moment.
you.
Like I do think about it sometimes. Like, dude, it felt off. Like it just didn't feel right. And I was maybe 14 or 15 at the time.
Oh really?
Yeah, I didn't like it one bit.
Because I don't know. There's something to me
So
that.
now when I see like a lot of them, even if they're not doing any, I can see a few. You know, if it's like a family of 5, whatever, no big deal. But if I see like a collective,
little Cabbage Patch.
yeah, just like a little caravan of midgets, I start
You
to
don't
feel a
ever,
little
you
bit
don't ever
uneasy.
want to go try the hot chocolate place or the chocolate.
Oh,
place?
I've been there, but it's only like 2. It's just the owners, and I've only seen one of them once.
Remember we saw one at Jimmy John's. Remember?
Yeah,
Like it was on a date, and she looked pretty hot, but then she stepped off the table, and she was really short. And the other guy, he was super tall, huh?
yeah.
It was like a Marine, dude. This guy was like, he was hot. He was like strong. He was just like, and even she was hot. So it looked like the hottest date at Jimmy John's. I'm like, that's kind of weird having a date at Jimmy John's, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, once she got down, I was like, that's what
Hey,
happened.
Jimmy John's is pretty good. Come on.
Yeah, but you can take it and go back
She
to
was
your house.
probably jimmying his John.
He's not gonna take her to a
And still
leading candidate for employee of the year.
Hey, she's getting nice, huh? Look at
Yeah,
Alice.
very nice.
Jimmying her John, you know?
Yeah.
It's John, technically, you know?
I don't even want to say what it's
John,
because
you
that's
don't
much
know.
better.
She might have one.
Hey,
Yes, she might.
pretty nice, Alice. Damn, man.
I was gonna look. It's
Ever
Jimmy
since she wore
John's.
that jersey, her powers, you know?
It is Pride Month.
She's being her true self, finally.
Yeah, she is.
We only let her do this once, you know?
Once a year.
Yeah, once a year.
Comes out of the closet,
Yeah.
swinging.
Woo.
But what else were you going to say, Hoss?
No, that's it. I don't.
That's
that,
it. We're talking
that was
about
my cringy
Oh,
moment.
do you have any cringy moments?
Not that I
I
remember.
think that's like more white people. So if you have cringy moments, Alice, or why did you pick that question? Because maybe you have one.
No, I really don't have one.
Maybe she thought that she was going to invite us to a place that she was going to, right?
No, she didn't.
And she didn't. She's like, oh, that haunts me that I didn't. It was
Nope.
cringy that I didn't.
Nope.
Yeah.
I didn't invite my king.
Nope.
My prince, I don't fucking care about him. But my king wasn't there.
The queen needed a night out on her own.
My king knows I'm loyal to my king.
Yeah.
So that's it? No.
Yeah, no. I
Okay,
don't-
so next question. Come on, Alice. You know, my husband's not here to ask those kind of questions, you know? Those are like the questions for my husband, you know, or LLA, or, you know? Or just in case, you know, we
Tell
forgot
us a
somebody else.
time, you
Yeah, come on, man.
Tell us a time you were embarrassed.
Things don't haunt us. Yeah, we don't get embarrassed, basically, right?
Yeah, mine wasn't even a decision I made. I just saw it and like that feels weird, and then I
Yeah.
just moved on.
Okay. Well, next question is, what do you do to release your stress?
Well, I haven't jerked off for a long time.
I pull pranks on senior citizens. And really, they're life lessons. So actually, I'm teaching them a lesson before they meet their maker.
Before the afterlife.
Yep.
Afterlife lessons. For only $10.99.
They have life alert. I alert them on the game of life.
But for real, Hoss.
Usually sketching, drawing, making something. I don't know, building something.
Weeding.
That's it.
You've been doing weeding?
Yeah,
Or
I mean
is
that's
that
a stressful.
That's
That's a
illegal-
stress
that's
reliever.
illegal and
It really
you-
is, but I don't actively seek out weeding to relieve my stress. But it does relieve stress.
Oh, because the way that you were talking to me, dude, it's like you came in here, I don't know, it was like 2
Wait,
weeks ago.
weeding like smoking weeding or like
No,
weeding like
no,
garden?
He is a king. He does not do peasant stuff like
No.
smoking. He's creative. You think he needs enhancements? Come on, guys.
That would actually bog me down. It would not help me at
Yeah.
all. No, like cleaning up the yard.
Oh, okay.
Because there's
Garden.
like, and now it's like super clean. One
Oh, yeah.
one dandelion might pop up every week, and I just go pull it and kill the root, and then it's been really nice this summer. It's a really nice lawn. I'm proud of it.
Because he just came in, like, he didn't even, I thought he was here to work on something. He's like, dude, I gotta tell you, I just got done weeding. And he's talking to me about weeding for like 3 hours.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
I gave him like all of my plan and how I did it.
and I'm like, so do you
Tips
want to
and
do
tricks.
something? He's like, I just wanted to let you know I was weeding. Have a good day. I was like, okay, huh? You know?
And I went on my merry way.
Yeah. So I thought you were just, that was your stress reliever. But what about you, Alice? We want to know how a queen stays stress free. You know, how her skin's glowing so good lately. How her eyes are shining. How her lips are blushing. How her forehead is,
Listening.
you know? What do you tell us about?
To relieve stress, I just go to the gym or go boxing.
Yeah. What are you boxing?
Uh,
Tamales, tortillas.
I mean, punching bags. Sometimes
punching
women, sometimes some midgets. That I
You
see.
know how to spar? You spar with people?
Yeah, I sparred with
Yeah,
people.
with boys or mostly girls?
Boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And be honest, like the boys, so they're kind of like, let's say they were going to spar against us. Would we win?
She's never seen us throw a punch.
Yeah, I can't tell.
How did you just throw a spell?
I see you throw a spell. I think for sure host would win. A couple of them. You maybe 1 or 2. Javi probably like 3 or 4.
So would it be 1 or 2?
1 or 2.
Oh,
No, we'll
come
say
on.
2.
1?
We'll say 2.
Okay, 2. Okay, that's much better. Okay.
4 midgets, okay?
Hey, thanks. I'll take it, you know? Come on, man. Double the odds. You think so?
Double the freshness, double the fun,
Kickboxing.
Double the flavor.
with double mint gum.
Boom.
Okay, so let's see. For me, what do I do first to relieve stress? I don't know. I like to play sports. Like that's why I like to go to the workouts. Play a little bit of basketball. Let some of my animal instinct out. You know what I mean? Because these people, you know how I'm part of the rap community. They try to say all these weird things. I'm like, dude, you know what? I'm gonna post you up. You think so?
Yeah.
Did you see some of the videos? My husband. Have you noticed my husband, guys? Like he posted that one video when I was sick when we got the plague. Remember?
Yeah.
He was posting it all over his social media, and
Then
then all
you
these
show
people,
up and punk him a
all
little
these
bit?
people that talk trash, they're like on there's like, oh, you got to stop being mean to all these little kids, and oh, we can wash all of you guys. But my husband, all right, ever since that game, I told him like I almost died of a plague. I just wanted to show up to support Dre, you know, because he's falling apart. Dre, you're falling apart. Okay, get on the treadmill a little bit more, buddy. Okay, but I'm sitting here supporting Dre. You know, on one lung, and that's the only time he can beat me. And ever since then, how many times have I beat him, Hoss?
Every time.
Right, but does he post about that? You see me drain lasers. You see me, you know, couple
And I'm an
grenades.
avid Will fan, you know.
You
and
see
I
it?
don't see
Dre
him post
posted on his, right?
Yeah.
And then does my husband post anything?
No.
Because he's scared, right? He's just clout chasing. He's catfishing people to thinking he's an athlete. He's not an athlete.
He's the Hunter Biden of way down credit up.
Yeah.
Hiding the evidence.
It's all in his laptop, you know? But yeah, so I told Dre, he's been sending me the stuff to expose him. And we're starting to make a really large compilation video against you, Will, okay? You claim, oh, they call me the Great White, blah, 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 dude. Not, you know? Come on.
They do
man.
call him that.
What's that?
They do call him that.
Yeah, but they don't really call him that. He's not that good, you know? He's like, oh, I played for the Snow League, you know? That's like they're fucking doing Snow Angels, you fucking gay guys, okay? You and your fucking buddies. Not me, dude. I go into the rack, what happens? So when I want to dominate,
The YMCA.
huh? How do I take it to the cup?
Why?
A little Carmelone action, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
So-
under 13.
So I do that, you know? I release my stress that way,
Yep.
and then maybe I'll do a little bit of stretching, you know? I would say that.
For
What
some
about-
reason, I thought you were going to say blow, and blow doesn't help relax anyone. But thankfully, you didn't say that. Okay?
Blow the air out.
Yes.
On my
Breathing
lungs.
exercises.
Yeah.
As you breathe in those lines.
I thought he meant queefing, but
What about you, Javi?
I go to the gym. Jim's Family Restaurant.
I was waiting for that.
No, I haven't had much time to do anything. This podcast,
He shakes
Helps
his
me.
baby.
that's me. But as of late, like low key, I do like washing dishes.
Oh, that is actually pretty relaxing sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
like
washing
if you're just
dishes.
sitting there washing dishes, thinking about it's almost like a shower, but you're not getting wet, you know. And as of late, like if I get like 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever little time I get, maybe some F1 racing.
You've been getting into that?
Yeah,
Okay.
So you've been driving an F1 car?
yeah.
Did you watch the Indy 500 recently?
Fuck the Indy 500. Come
Isn't
on.
that
He doesn't
F1
like
race?
Native Americans, Hoss. You know
Isn't
that.
that F1 racing, though?
No.
No, that's its only. There's F2 racing and
Oh.
F3 racing, and then
And all
Formula
that
4,
Ryan?
F races.
Fast and Furious 10.
He is because it's Pride Month. He's doing F racing, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Hubby's out there doing F racing, you know? Come on.
I'll tell Cynthia, you know.
He's racing against a couple gay guys. See who's the fastest.
No. A broom. A broom.
Shifted into overdrive.
I love your low gear.
Autocross dressing. A little of that, a little of this, you know.
So, dude, how fast have you driven a car, Javi?
How fast?
Yeah, dude, you're sitting in your Formula One. Are you driving like 300 miles an hour?
No, that's impossible, bro. That's a rocket car. You're thinking about Rocket League. Come on. Rocket League.
Okay, so how fast is the car that you're saying you're driving, the Formula car? How is
190.
190? Dude, a regular car can do that, Javi. If you had a Patriot car, you think it's a
Hey, I'm working my way up. I'm working my way up. I'm on F4, which is go-karts. Fucking go-karts. Come on.
Oh,
I was playing Mario Kart.
so you're on F4? And that goes 190 on a little go-kart?
No, I think they go like 120 on go-karts. That shit's fucking sketch.
And how hard is it to strap the baby seat in the back?
It's Dale Earnhardt hard.
No, I mean, you just like have it in your arms. What the fuck? I don't need the extra weight. What the fuck?
He just throws a baby on
I don't need baby weight. He's insulting the pregnant women out there, okay?
Fuck them, you know?
I don't need baby weight.
Nissan, I need your help. You don't have a race.
Nissan's in the
coming
pit stop lane, you know? Switching babies.
I need dead weight.
You know that's harder to pick up, right? Los?
Of course. Of course.
Deadlifts.
Because they don't respond to your pickup line.
Did you hear how she's out there doing deadlifts?
But it's not two hands because it's only one hand at that point.
You know, and she
It's like this big.
and she lives in a dead end, right?
Some call it a cul-de-sac.
Because the sign is yellow, you know, dead end. It's her canary yellow and black. You know, that's how you know where one of her clinics is. The nearest dead end near you.
Preemie.
Planned Parenthood just switched to her colors.
Yellow and red for blood.
Dude, we should steal us a dead end sign and put it in the cemetery. Wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah.
Just post it there, and then watch people that are going there to see their loved ones, to see their reaction.
No, and they're not even mad about that. They're mad about that it's a dead end. Fuck! How am I gonna get out of here? Imagine, dude. That's a pretty good one. That's a senior prank we should do.
How am I supposed to see my friend Rosie get married? And then they hit in reverse, but there's a line of cars behind them.
It's gonna be a dead end for somebody. You know?
It's a dead end. And right there, the cemetery racks up the points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Stimulus, this little car.
He's drifting between all
the graves.
He's hitting the e-brake, which ironically enough, he made it look like a life alert.
Drifts.
Somebody left a donation for a dead guy. What's that called when they leave it there? It's a banana. Bobby slips, you know.
His $5 fly everywhere.
And then you see the ghost pick him up with his cart, you know?
His quarters that he was playing for his education fly everywhere.
And what happens? I get third place.
Yeah.
That is what we do for stress relieving, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What's time, Alice?
1:43.
We can do no questions. We can do a wholesome advice. You think so?
I
Maybe.
think we can. Pretty quick one. Yeah.
Alice, she can start. You know, because it was
Sure.
her turn anyways.
I don't really have any wholesome advice.
Wow.
Probably took it all out of you.
It did?
I love that he killed himself right.
That was a good one.
It was.
Come back to me.
Kim Kardashian.
Come back. Yeah, I get it.
Nah.
Do you want to go or what?
Huh?
Do you want to go to give the wholesome
I thought
advice?
you were trying to fuck me up, man. Only one, possibly two fight thoughts. Okay.
And he's down to one.
I'm not taking any fucking risks. You know? I don't want to go, man. Okay.
Tell me when to go.
I just found out I'm a bitch today, man. Happy June, guys.
I don't know if this is advice. Maybe just a theory or a thought process. So obviously we're in Pride Month. We have Juneteenth or whatever. Retrospectively, I can see how that could be, I guess, good. If you really want to show your allegiance to them, you shouldn't wait for a whole month just to wear a rainbow or, have the flag or whatever to show that your allegiance or alliance to them. I think actions always speak louder than your words or your posts. I know that sounds like, to some people, outdated. It might be corny. But, I mean, are you actually befriending someone? Are you actually checking in on them? And I don't even think the conversation has to be around that, personally speaking, right? Like, I talk to Alice a lot. I have other friends that are, lesbian. I have a few gay friends, too. I never really talk to them about their sexual orientation. I know what it is. I just want to make sure I'm there for you as a human, and that's kind of it, right? It doesn't have... I know I don't have to wave a flag around, because I've had some people even try to get me a got you moment, like, oh, are you going to go to the Pride Festival? Like, I don't go to any parades. I hate crowds.
Not even the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican Day Parade, I've never gone, and I don't want to go because it's just too many people, too wild. I like the quiet of my own home. If, friends are around me, cool, but I don't want, like, the crowd. I don't want, it's fucking middle of summer. I don't want to go out there and see things and people that, and honestly, regardless of your orientation, some of you should actually wear clothes. You don't look good. Without
That's
it.
the majority, dude.
Yeah, like
Some.
Watch it. Don't talk to me like that, okay? I knew that I was out there. I told you guys I was going out.
But in all honesty, that to go back to my point, I don't think that. Well, you do it 1 month, you go away. Here's the thing too: don't be fooled by companies that use that as like leverage. Oh, look, we're included. They don't care. They only care about one color, and that's green. That's the money you can provide, and that's it. They literally don't give a rat's ass about your rights. They don't care about your mental well-being. They just want to know, will you spend money there? And if they put that on, that's just a front to get you to spend there. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's advice, maybe.
No, that's, well, basically to what you finished with that. I was going to add that because both for like gay pride and then for even like Juneteenth.
You're not an ally because you go to a parade. That's all I'm saying. You're not.
Like, to me, it's like more like you said, once most of those events are like commercialized, that's when it's like, bro, like you said, nobody cares,
No one
people
cares.
are trying to pimp you out.
Yeah.
Like, same with black people. I can't remember, it was like, they had done like a post for like Juneteenth that was coming up. I can't remember if it was like in Mississippi or one of those states. And it was all white people that were like throwing the event. And it was like everybody on there in the event was white.
Yeah, what have you done?
Nobody there was like black. So it was like nothing was actually for black people, but they're throwing an event. And now, yeah, so that's like one thing that bugs me more. Like if I was black, it's like, bro, it's like then people try to be more inclusive at work and shit like that. It's like, bro, don't try to.
Yeah, the conversation, honestly, if you want it to be normalized or accepted, you don't talk just about it. Talk to them about whatever else you would talk about another person.
Yeah, that's
like
why I
the
don't go
normal
to the
conversation.
Just be
parades.
normal.
Yeah, I know.
You
It
like,
was. Most of my friends that are LGBTQ community or whatever don't go either.
Yeah, I don't go to those for
So-
nothing.
Well, mine, I'm more on the black people side, for on this battle. Cause I don't know, to me it's like way disrespectful when white people, and like everybody forgot everybody who got shot, right? Nobody's posting Breonna Taylor anymore. Nobody's posting George Floyd. Nobody's posting their little black
Trayvon
squares.
Martin.
Yeah, like nobody
Yeah.
posts about that, but everybody was like a social justice warrior when that happened, and when there was like COVID and we had so many distractions. We had no distractions back when COVID happened. Like everybody was about supporting black people, or we're gonna protest and stuff like that, and most of those people weren't even black that were doing a bunch of crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like all the people that are like supporting them, but it's like, bro, they're like, I don't know. I guess for me, like sometimes that's what I take issues with is like when the black community gets like, I think the black community, man, they get pimped out the most, like for so many things, like their music, like everything just gets pimped out of them. I would just be like, just don't even support, like, I don't know. If I was
so
black,
you're saying Kanye is right.
Yes.
I don't know what I'm saying, but
Some aspects that he says, like some of the things he says, of course he's right. But
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's like, bro, a lot of this.
yeah, I meant that too. Like I said, for the month of June, right? Juneteenth is part of it too. Like you get a day
Yeah.
to just do what? Like what is the I get the significance of it, and I like history. I think that's kind of apparent with the show that we do because I know some history. But again, historically, like, are we going to look back in 10, 20 years and really think that the parade really did anything for Puerto Ricans, for gays, for blacks, for whoever? No, the parade meant nothing. Yeah, okay, show your pride. Cool, whatever. That's fine, but what are you doing outside of this showmanship?
Yeah, just treat people like regular people.
Yeah, that's the best thing you can do.
I saw this post that it was like a kid, I think he played like football at BYU. And so he was talking about Utah, and he's like, oh, Utah's like so weird. And I never seen it in this aspect, but he was talking about like, he's like black, and he's trying to have a conversation with like white people from Utah. And he's like, oh, they try to talk to you about like rappers that they know. And if you don't know the rapper, they like freeze because they have nothing else to talk to you about. They're like, even though we go to the same school, we take the same classes, so we have the same hobbies, like we do everything like exactly the same, but just because like I'm black, they're trying to like approach me.
It's like the Michael Scott effect.
Yeah.
There, exactly.
Yeah. Let me. I can summarize it.
He said that. He's like,
Yeah,
they're like,
I saw
everybody's
the
like a
video.
Michael Scott, dude. And when he explained it that way, I was like, oh, bro, it's like,
That's the best way to explain it.
yeah, he's like, they're like trying to be too inclusive and everything. Like, I mean, like, at the end of the day, they just want to be respected.
Yeah, don't
you know?
socially pander. There's my advice. Don't socially pander.
So we got that. I think that was good to clarify like that. Okay,
sure.
don't socially pander. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say like talk to people. Talk to strangers. Like I was joking about like the senior citizens, but that is a true story. And I don't know, like the lady, she was like pretty happy to see me again. And even people will tell me like, oh, you were like really easy to talk to and stuff like that. Or, like, oh, you're good at talking to people, but like a lot of it is just like saying hi, it's just like saying, hey, how's your day going? And back to kind of the point where we were making earlier with like black people or gay people, like whoever's different from you, like you have something in common, so we always like get too stuck into whatever's different. They're we're gonna have any similarities, but a lot of the times like we have like mostly more things in common than we don't have in common, but you just like start overthinking a lot of stuff of why you can't talk to someone instead of just saying like, hey, what's up, my life sucks. Does your life suck? Yeah. And then it's just like, let's go, unstressed together or whatever, but I don't know. I would say something like that, whatever that meant, I don't know what that meant.
Let's stress together. That's funny. Alice, did you want to go?
No,
Not yet.
not yet.
Mine's more like, I guess I want to say there's enough success for everybody. So like all this jealousy and shit that I see online and stuff, man, I don't get it. Like it doesn't make sense, And then I know there's levels to success and stuff, but like why does one person's success, they might be higher like on their hill now, and maybe you're in your valley. That doesn't mean that shit's gonna not change for you, So I don't know, just fucking relax, guys.
Yeah.
Also, everybody's on demon time and wonders why the fuck the world is shit.
Right.
Suck my dick.
Why? Don't look at me when you
Hey,
say
that's why
that.
they're in trouble, Javi. They're sucking too much dick,
Oh no, no.
or getting their dick sucked too much.
I
So
meant that like in a DMX way.
I agree
No, but
with
it's
you
like-
with the success thing. People are so like they're so greedy that they can't even enjoy what they've earned.
Yeah,
Of
dude, like
course.
that's what I mean. Like, yo, I got this. Like, you should be happy you have anything.
Yeah.
And other people's success, like it deters you and unmotivates you from wherever you're at, your mountain you're trying to climb. Like they're like, oh, this guy already did way much better than me. I'm gonna quit because I'm not doing it as good as all these people on social
Yeah, like
media.
you should just focus on.
Yeah.
Literally, just focus on you and what you're doing, and continue like your path, and have like blinders. Like, okay, just shut everything off, and like, okay, I'm focused on this. If it's making me happy, yes, cool. Keep moving
doing
forward.
Yeah, and we always say this, dude, but to me, like, one thing that I always like saying, bro, is like, dude, I know you guys are watching this, like, on a nap or whatever the fuck, but it's like, bro, it's like, social media is not even fucking real, man. Like, I just don't understand how people are so obsessed with, like, Instagram and, like, trying to live this fucking weird life, like you said, where
Fake
everything's
lives,
about
bro.
competition, that you gotta pretend that
Owning,
you're
like,
happy every single day.
Owning every fucking shoe.
Yep, that you're
like,
going on the best vacations every day, that you look perfect every single day. Like, you can't even have a pimple because you got to put a filter on, It's like, bro, like, it's crazy to me. Like, oh, everything, like, oh, the success of my business, the success of my life, everything depends on social media. It's like, bro, it's like nobody. You're like, it's not like it's not even real. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. Like, even like people will tell me, like, oh, why do you really post on social media? I'm like, but somebody was telling me, but they'll at least follow you. I'm like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking talk to them in real life. He's like, yeah, so you can just follow them. I'm like, I'm not gonna follow someone if I'm not gonna talk to them in real life. Why would I want to fucking follow her if I don't even want to talk to a person in real life? You know what I mean? Like, you talk to normal people.
Yeah, like the followings, like almost like a currency. Like, oh, how many followers do you have? Oh,
It's a social status move.
I mean,
it makes them
it's
feel
like-
better when they see the numbers,
but it's so fucking weird.
well, it's extremely shallow. That number,
Yeah.
you see the number once, it might be good, but it's fleeting, and then it means nothing else. That's it.
I just love mine that it just says 666. That's the only thing that makes me happy.
And you wonder why things are going to shit, Javi.
I'm on demon time too, apparently.
But relax on social media, man. I think that's like, dude,
Yeah.
like, how do you guys not want to just like live? You know what I mean? Like, bro, some of these people, like, you can't even have a story about talking to a senior citizen. You know what I mean? Or running into midgets because
Yeah.
you're too fucking scared. of-
Social media is social proof.
on,
No
bro.
one really cares about you. That sounds awful, but I mean that's true.
it's
They'll
true, yeah.
they'll reach out actually if they care. They don't. Then they
Or
don't
they
care.
want something from you. You know
Yeah.
how many thotterotties be texting me? I'm like, no, I don't
Jeez.
want
I wish I had
nothing.
They
that
want that gay
problem.
dick, you know?
First, you were saying no thought already were texting her, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of a
Okay.
sudden, yeah. all of a sudden
And
I
now
come
the
back
truth
and-
comes out.
Now that her
want me.
cloud is
Pride
coming up
Month, you
because she's
know?
and leading in Canada for Employee of the Year.
Number
People are
one.
asking, you know what I mean?
Social status proof.
They want that lesbian hater.
They
yeah,
do.
so maybe they're trying to be
They
more
do.
inclusive.
That's
They really
nice.
do, and I don't want to give it to them. I just don't.
What if they
want
just
it.
want to reach out and to actually talk to you, Ellis, and just be your friend?
Well, too damn bad.
Well, she said thotterati, so I'm assuming that they approach her in a specific sexual way.
Yes, they do. That's horrible.
Oh.
But what? What were we
I
gonna
was
say?
gonna say, if you don't want to say anything, Alice, we can say happy birthday to a very special person.
We can.
That it was her birthday.
Who's
Don Jose.
Don
Don
Jose?
Jose.
My father's
It was
birthday.
his birthday.
It
Maybe we
was.
can end it that way. Maybe Alice can make a toast for Don Jose, and then we can sing to Don Jose
Yeah.
to end the first week of June or whatever properly.
Yes. My dear father of mine, thank you for being yourself, even though sometimes you are distant and you are Don Jose. Wish you many more years, and yeah. Who's gonna start it off?
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Chat, chat, chat.
Happy birthday to you.
Chat, chat, chat.
Happy birthday, dear
Don Jose.
Happy birthday,
Don Jose.
And lest we forget,
Una vez más.
Itadakimasu.
we'll see you at Don Jose's birthday bash. Let's go.
2023, Don Jose.